Welcome to Market Movers. I'm your host, Trader Prad. It is May the 4th, and May the 4th be with you. I got the beautiful Miss V with me to my right.
Thank you, Prad. Happy National Star Wars Day, everyone who is fan of that movie. And guys, welcome. I hope you're having a great day. Be active on the chat as usual. Ask us anything. And please like this video. Spicy day. A lot of stuff is happening right now and more to come. So why don't we dive into the markets right now?
Yeah, so if you see me looking like a little homeless holding this cup, it's because it's really cold over here. Miss V called me a homeless man coming in this corner. No, I'm joking. She said it's cold over here, and I was like, no, I have to hold this cup. I know it's really cold. And she's like, yeah, you look like one of those homeless guys in Toronto who are just sitting asking for money in the cup. Yeah, can't help it when it's freezing, even in the almost spring weather over here. But you know, we're here trying to have fun with you guys. Let's look for some trades to begin with. I hope all of you guys, our stream is dead. Still no stream.
Oh.
Are we good on that side? Let me just go check over here. Let me just refresh it. I think they can hear us. Can they hear us? Hello? Can you hear me?
I think you are on, but like, it's not your screen behind, no?
I don't even think they can see us at the moment. It just shows this screen.
Oh.
So they can hear me though? Oh, okay, they don't know when it'll pick up, so I'll just keep on going. Hopefully, eventually, this will come into play over here. Right now, I am in a lift trade. We're long lift at the moment. Looking to see if lift can pop up off this $20 level. Took a bunch of shots at lift all day trying to build the long in front of multiple dollars, but right now I may just have the final level pegged after incurring some losses. Obviously, stream is on. Let's go. Yeah, May the 4th be with you. We were just introducing ourselves, so Miss V and myself. Obviously, lots of fun stuff to trade. Let's see what's going on. No Indian head with color bars. What does that mean? Whoa. We just lost power. Oh, I don't know what's going on, but woo! I'm a little ghost in here today. Woo!
Wow, that
Miss
comes
V's
so
lit
much
up.
lighting. Ooh la la, my lighting working good, guys. So at least you can see me.
Miss V is lit up right now. Okay, Miss V. Miss V's always lit though, we get it. But sadly, this is what the show is going to be today. And we're going to be having to do the show a little bit like this.
Who's behind you, Prad?
Who's behind me? Oh, I'm scared. No, this looks weird, man. But this is my perfect setting. If I could trade in such darkness every day, I probably would be making millions of dollars because I game in the dark. I do everything in the dark. So this is almost perfect over here, and even more perfect because you guys don't get to see my face, but the only face that matters to you guys get to see that face whenever we do switch over. All right.
I want to do this, guys. Let me tell you the scary story. Ooh.
All right, so we are in a lift trade at the moment, trying to build on a lift trade, as you guys can see over here. Ooh, there we go. Power's back on a little bit, so thank God. Lights are flickering. Hopefully, no one's getting a little headache or something off of that. But we are back. Lights are back. Let's see what we can do over here. Let's see some stocks, man. Let's go over to AMD. AMD, another stock that I got beat up trying to go long on, so I just gave up on this position. My chart seems to, oh, there we go, chart updated. Now AMD's coming even more further to the downside, so the final level where I will be trying AMD long will probably be around $90. Gonna leave the stock alone at the moment. Nasdaq obviously getting beat up big time, down 1.3% to the downside. S&P 500 down 0.4. At this point, I'm basically trying to also save my risk for the 2 o'clock trade. That way, I can smash some trades around 2 o'clock, maybe futures, maybe QQQ, SPYs, even some TLTs or gold. So that 2 o'clock trade will be fun. You guys heard what Neil and Sean were talking about, the possible surprise that might come and disrupt the market. We don't know if the surprise comes in, most likely not, but if that surprise comes, it will obviously move the market in one side or the other. It could go either all the way straight to the downside if they give us a 75% hike. It will just rip up to all-time highs most likely if we only get a 25% hike. So we're all waiting for that 0.5% hike and probably more talk about balance sheets, quantitative easing, and everything along those words. So people are just waiting patiently. I did not expect the market to go this big to the downside off the open. I was expecting us to, kangaroo around a little bit more, but looks like the market obviously has found a direction for now to begin with. Or maybe people are just, selling their longs from yesterday or whatever it is in order to protect their capital that they've already made and not have it getting taken away by Jerome Powell at 2 o'clock and at 2:30. So those are the two ideas that I think might be playing out in the market. And AMD, man, even with killer earnings bumping up to $100 yesterday after our move, today only up 1%. Only up 1% right now after having a killer move off the pre-market. So AMD struggling at the moment along with Nasdaq. Obviously, you guys can see the whole picture over there. Looks like Facebook a little bit to the downside today too, which is down almost 2% over there. Double bottoming right now in front of 207 for Facebook, so it could be a long opportunity on Facebook over here. You're only risking about the break of 207 to the downside. Let's just take that trade over here, see if we got that fill. We did get that fill. We're just taking small size, as I mentioned. We're not trying to take too much risk over here at the moment because we want to keep some risk for the end of the day in case the market does wake back. Market will do something fun for all of us eventually around 2 o'clock. So just taking small size, just trying to see if we can build some scalps across the board. And Facebook is one of those trades we're trying to work with. And as you guys can see, we're already in a lift trade.
Prad, AMD, what a drop to the downside. I'm not sure we were talking about AMD yet. We did?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Anyways, guys, I also wanted to comment that we have AMD on...
Big drop.
Big drop and reported better than expected earnings, but anyways, that drop, and I just wanted to show you our watch list. And again, make sure you are having that in your bookmarks because we have AMD in here, we have Uber, LYFT, Airbnb, and many more that worth your daily attention. So guys, it's absolutely free. Add it to your bookmarks and take the free sources.
Looks like President Biden is actually live now on CNBC, or at least he's live wherever he is, and CNBC is covering it, talking about how the wealthy need to pay their fair share of taxes. Someone in the chat talked about him mentioning something along the words of vaccines and everything. So looks like Biden talking a little bit right now, maybe the reason why the market pushed down a little bit over there. But we are in a decent enough of a long right now on Facebook, 23 cents in the money. Let's see if this bump can go all the way up to 208, give us almost $1 per share, or a little bit more than that. That would be awesome to take in some profits coming in from Facebook. Let's go, Brandon. Yeah, let's see if Brandon's going to help out the market. Obviously, I know what you're trying to say over there, Maori. I can't see much of a bounce in this market with Chairman Powell. I can't see much of a market waiting in the wings, but who knows? Yeah, at the end of the day, that's all we can do. Just patiently wait in the shadows, wait in the wings, wait for the information to actually come out. But it's always good to have an idea to trade off of it. So it looks like your thesis is basically a possible extension of the down move because of the Fed rate hike. So if that ends up happening, then yeah, for sure there's no bounce coming in most likely if that is the story. Good earnings report, but their PE was too high yesterday. Bull trap after hours meme stock status. Not sure what stock you're talking about, Tyrone, over there. Maybe AMD? Yeah, he's probably talking about AMD. That's how I felt too, AMD in the after hours. So for some reason, I changed my bias on AMD coming into the day. I flipped to a long bias for some reason. I'm not sure why. But yesterday coming in, watching the move after hours yesterday at home, I was like, wow, AMD coming in with killer earnings report, but only up a little bit, not really boosting up like some of these stocks that were getting boosted last week off the earnings report. So AMD not really jumping up too far up to the north side and still getting rejected by 100 in after hours. Today didn't even open up near 100 and just straight pushing to the downside. I guess I should have just flipped back to my my original idea from yesterday, which is AMD short. Instead, I was looking for AMD reversal longs around 95, 94, 93, 92s, and pretty much got beat up on that a little bit. So I'm gonna leave this stock alone until I see the $90 level. At this point, I don't want to go long on AMD at any price other than 90. Obviously, if I fought it these many times over here, this could be an area where you can get a nice long right now at $92 or so, but I'm not interested in that. I'll just wait for the $90 level if it does come in, because I believe yesterday going into close, AMD was around 89-ish or so. LYFT now $34, 35 cents in the money, sorry, not $34 in the money, 35 cents in the money. So I'm taking more profits over here on the move up. Let me just throw out exit, throwing out exit right there, and also have to recreate my stop in case that exit does get kicked in. And Facebook was 50 cents in the money at one point, but now coming back to the downside a little bit, only 14 cents in the money, which not sure what's going on in that end. Maybe that's because the S&P 500 and the NASDAQ are curling back to the downside, so that's not good for me. But we'll just have to keep working with the trade.
Prad, let's take a look at that FRGE. We have more than 1 million volume on that name and 19% to the upside on no news though. We have 143 million free float, which means it's not a low float name. And yes, amazing day. Even as you mentioned, NY and NQ are going down. FRGE is ripping right now.
FRGE, okay, yeah, FRGE 1.4 million, and still moving up to the north side. We have seen the stock be crazy a little while ago, not too long ago actually, and looks like it's trying to get crazy again. S&P 500 and NASDAQ taking out the lows one more time just now. NASDAQ getting below 12,900, and yes, S&P 500 getting below 4150 one more time just now. Not really breaking out the low just yet. Looks like the low is, yeah, we're pretty much right next to the low. 4148 is the low. We're at 4149. So could easily take out the low on S&P 500 there, because NASDAQ just did so just not too long ago. So that being considered, be careful for your longs, such as on Facebook or even LYFT, for example. Yeah, LYFT's in the money, but you just want to be careful with the market trying to come even more lower at the moment before FOMC even comes out. So people are getting geared up to push the market down, looks like. BABA violent today. Let's go check out BABA. BABA at the moment, BABA today down 2%, and you're saying it's a little violent today. Yeah, looks like it ripped off the open, ripped back down right now, currently coming down, getting rejected by 100. Yesterday we've been watching the $100 level on BABA. If I can just scroll back here, so this is the $100 level on BABA. Yesterday we did dip slightly under 100 to 99.50, but immediately back above 100. But today nowhere close to opening around there, so BABA's struggling a little bit. Yeah, these moves are a little rippy, little whippy, little dangerous too, but overall BABA is pretty close to $100, which in my opinion is still good for that stock. We make money in this environment. We are great traders. Nice, man. That's all. As long as you're able to make money in any environment, you're a great trader, right? That's just keep on pocketing those profits.
Looks like Microsoft not having a really great day also, and here we have Ryan M saying that Microsoft straight pulling market down. Microsoft has a big weight on markets, so absolutely, and indeed guys, Microsoft down almost 2% on the day.
Yeah, Microsoft struggling today a little bit more than yesterday. So obviously yesterday we held up quite a bit on Microsoft. Didn't really push too far to the downside. Kangaroo. But today the kangaroo is no longer in the zoo. The kangaroo is missing, and the only direction we're going is into the ground side. I'm not sure what animal digs under the ground. Maybe
I know it, but I don't know in English.
Like a groundhog?
Let me check, maybe.
I can't really think of what animal right now, but looks like we're in that animal park today, and Microsoft mole. Yes, we're in a mole park today, and just straight ripping to the ground. Goes Microsoft along with the market. S&P 500 now crushing. Looks like Facebook could also go down with this. So now I'm actually worried about my Facebook long a little bit, not short. Sorry, worried about my Facebook long because everything seems to be wanting to push down. Let's go check out Apple. Everything everything but LYFT somehow wants to be pushing down though. So that's good for me because LYFT is now 40 cents in the money. Let me just throw another profit target up here, pretty close to 21.65 or so. Let me actually move that to 21.65. There we go, and then I can cancel this order over here. And awesome, more money coming in from our LYFT long at the moment. SkyH is dumping any upsides. SKYH on Amex. SkyH today only 148,000 shares traded, so I'm gonna guess there is no upside at all coming in for the stock, and that's just a guess though. I could be wrong because mainly the reason is there's no volume coming in for the stock today, and any volume there is clearly just selling volume. Obviously, as you guys can see, for a stock that has a flow of 500,000 flow and a relative volume of only 0.19, less than 1 is very bad. It means the stock's not even in play. You don't even want to be focusing on that stock today, so hence to the downside it goes. One stock is actually to the other side. One of my alerts in the morning went off, but I ignored that alert. I don't know why I ignored it. Maybe because I'm an idiot. I don't know how else to put it. I ignored this alert, which was 87.41. Basically, Upstart. Moving up to this line that I had up here, I threw down a alert for a breakout of 87.50, basically 87.41. Upstart broke that 87.50, ripped up to the north side all the way up to $91, $92, and if I just simply decided to take the breakout without questioning it too much, I would have been big time in the money. So this 88 breakout, 87.50 breakout was so clean, but the problem was, technically, I did not ignore the trade completely. I did pull up the stock. The volume on the stock was only about 200,000 shares or maybe 300,000 shares traded at 9:35. So I was under the idea that there is actually no volume. I did not find the news on it until 33 minutes ago, where Brandon put it in the chat for us. So not knowing what the news was for that pop-up, not seeing enough volume come in off the opening drive, I stayed away from the trade and I stayed away from some profit.
Prad Redbox having a good day also today. We broke that resistance at 7.17. We are now on the way to that 7.39, 7.40 resistance, and after we break that, we have even more room to go all the way to this 8 area level. So congratulations everyone who was long on this name and actually made some money on Redbox today.
Redbox, yeah, right. RDBX once again getting heated up a little bit. I know one of our viewers love Redbox because he was picking fights with me. Maybe he doesn't love Redbox, but he just doesn't like the way that I view Redbox over there. Either way, though, not trying to pick a fight with that viewer, was just trying to give him a shout out because I think that viewer made a ton of money off of this trade. We were talking about Redbox, I believe, from this $1 move, and I was like, this is nonsense. Watch it get rejected over here. Nope, pops up a little bit more. I was like, okay, this is nonsense. Watch it get rejected again. No, pops up a little bit more. So I was like, okay, screw it, forget this. We got to take a trade on this stock eventually because that would be idiotic to not try to make some profits on this trade. So let me actually see if my executions will even show up. RDBX on NASDAQ. Trying to see if my executions will show up from whatever day it was. Actually doesn't look like my executions will, but I had a breakout long of $8. I don't even remember what day. Oh, right here. There you go. They showed up. Breakout long of $8 for waiting for the $10 move. But stupid me so I got shaken out by something on the tape, took out the profit, and $10 target hit. But eventually, the stock did manage to close around $8.50. The next day, $6.60 is a double bottom. High of day is basically this day's close near $8.50. And today, notice how we are opening or finding support at the double bottom that we created yesterday. So finding support at the double bottom created yesterday, and now heading back north a little bit. I think we go right back into the 850 areas and find some rejection coming in for Redbox. But 850 is quite a bit of ways out. We also have this triple top head and shoulders kind of pattern. You know, left shoulder, right shoulder, head. Maybe the head and shoulder pattern resistance could also come in around 760 or so, which is about 20 cents away from where we are right now. So Redbox with 11% move up to the north side. It says SSRC. remember how I said SRC means continues day 2 SSR, but I don't even know if that's what it means anymore. I have to confirm it with our developers in the back office. We will confirm that and get back to you tomorrow most likely. All right. I thought you weren't into patterns. I'm not. I'm just calling it out because I see it, or I kind of recognize it. You know, this looks like the right, this looks like the left, that looks like the head. And if this is the head and shoulders pattern, it does eventually go back to the downside. I believe that's what the head and shoulders pattern does. At least that's what we Googled and we found out. 760, man, that level that I was talking about is actually coming into play right now. Redbox taking out the high of day, pushing towards that 760 level. Only 10 cents or only couple cents away from that 760 now on that push. So it looks like we went exactly to 760 and we're seeing a little bit of rejection. Now, if 760 does break on Redbox, obviously there is volume on this stock. We haven't decreased the volume on this stock. I mean, we did decrease a little bit off the opening drive, but the volume picked back up. So if 760 breaks, I don't see why we can't go test $8 and even 850, 840 levels to the north side. So, oh, there he is. Antonio Rivera is a believer. That's our viewer. That was the viewer I was talking about. He was making the joke about me being in love with DVDs again because I was making fun of the Redbox. No, good jokes. So all fun and games over here. Let's see if we get a breakout of 760 to $8 and higher than 8. Miss V?
I miss DVDs.
You miss DVDs? I do not miss DVDs. Trust me.
Fun.
I did because
There's something charming about that.
Really?
Yeah.
What's charming about that?
I don't know. It just when you like remember times when you used to use DVDs.
Yeah. I still have like my dad's like a big movie fanatic, so any DVD that he's bought back in his days, or even when I was born or anything, like he has all those movies collected and just sitting there.
Yeah.
Even now, like my console games, they're all CDs, right? DVD CDs basically. Like they just sit there and collect dust, and any game that I want to play is instantly downloaded. Even movies I can instantly download. So this is coming from someone who stays in his room all day. Right? For someone who loves to stay in his room all day, I do not miss DVDs because that means I don't have to get out of my room. Right? But that's just because like I love being in my room.
No, for sure. Like nowadays, it's way more convenient.
Yeah.
But it just like when you remember the times when we used to DVDs.
Walk outside, go get the DVD.
Yeah. And like
even I don't know if you ever done this. Ever buy cassettes?
No.
I had to go buy cassettes from HMV. I think that's what the store was called. HMV. It's like the store where they had this one store specifically for music. You went and bought DVDs, cassettes, and everything. I have good memories of that. If you never bought cassettes, then you never bought floppy disks.
Floppy disks?
Yeah, you don't even know what a floppy disk is.
I do not.
Okay, so a floppy disk is where memory used to be stored before CDs, and they were like this little cube thing. And if you were to play a video game, you had like 30 different floppy disks or 50 different floppy disks. After video games came out on DVDs, you only needed like 2 DVDs or 4 DVDs to install a game. Imagine needing 40 cards, and you install one card, card 2, card 3, card 4, card 5, and you install a game.
And it was not even that long time ago.
No, that was a pretty long time ago, Miss V.
Well, I mean, in general, like what, it's like around 20 years?
Yeah.
So like progress.
Yeah, I mean, technology is it grows exponentially, right?
Yes.
But yeah, floppy disk. You need to go Google that. Go see how that one looks.
Do I?
Yeah. Go see how that one looks. Back in the day, memories over there. HMV. I think that's what the store was called. I feel so old. I mean, I used to go to the store too, but I feel old just by not knowing that HMV name, man. His master's voice, HMV, comes from Beethoven, because Beethoven used to, at least that's what the story is, that he used to whistle to his dog or play the piano to his dog every time it was food time, and that's where the sound comes from, his master's voice, I believe. At least that was the story I was told. I never did my own due diligence on it, so I don't know. But man, HMV was a store to remember. Now that's like Blockbuster again all over. Yeah. Floppy disks were 3x4 thin sleeves. Oh man, yeah. All right, let's get back to the market now. Let's see what stock market's doing. S&P 500 seems to have found maybe a bottom around 4150 ES/M22CM. Nasdaq may have found a bottom near 12,880. A minor bounce has come into the market across the board. Facebook never got stopped out on that trade, which is good. we did take a target for 80 cents in the money or so, and we're still holding some of our other shares to see if we get another pop on Facebook above 208 for a bigger potential, more chance to make money on that maybe if it does pop up. So we're waiting on that. And LYFT just gave me another profit target. So let me just recreate my stop on this one. To how much size do I have left? I have 50% of my size left on LYFT from what I started at the $20.14. So we're trying to work with that trade also a little bit for myself here. Prad, what do you think about eBay holding puts going into ER today after market? eBay has earnings apparently after market today.
Right.
I'm gonna have to wait until Miss V, shows the earnings board, because that's the only way I see earnings. I don't know. I wait for you to do it.
That was the hardest, Prad. That was the hardest. I went through 500 names.
Today?
I wanted myself
my God.
for today. So guys, please, I hope you will appreciate that, and thank you that you talked about the board. I want you to see it from me, so I do it on purpose, not just like because I have nothing to do.
I literally don't look at earnings until you show it to me.
I
One,
like it.
because I don't do any work that way, and two, you do so much hard work for us. It's like I might as well just wait for that.
Awesome.
And even the daily top trader, I used to look at it, not anymore. I just wait for you to do it. I'm like, what? Oh, that's crazy.
200,000.
So thank you, Miss V, for putting in
you,
the hard
Prad.
work for
Thank
me
you.
over there. I appreciate you for that. eBay. We will jump on this one when I'll talk about it real quick. Obviously, we'll talk about earnings board when they come out. eBay, about the puts, we don't trade options here. Miss V talks about that too. We don't trade options here. We're equity traders. So about the puts, I can't really tell you how to trade your puts because there's the expiration period and time decay and everything. But if you ask me for my opinion about this company, yeah, I'm not a big fan of eBay. Never been a fan of eBay. I don't think I've ever bought anything from their website ever. So I can't really say I'm a fan of them. They did have PayPal on their books at one point. PayPal was helping them process payments, but then they kicked out PayPal. So now I'm even more mad at eBay for doing that because, just for the greed of not paying PayPal, they are making their own software and everything along those words. So all things considered, I am bearish on eBay. I think eBay will be eventually a nothing burger company, but right now there are some good transactions that do take place on eBay. So resellers sell on eBay all the time, and even counterfeit products are sold on eBay all the time. So a lot of money does transact from eBay. It is possible for them to have a good earnings report, so be careful on that side. Now, Ms. V has something, I think?
I wanted to bring that name, RVSN, guys. I know that in the morning a lot of you were trading that, hopefully to the long direction. Nano cap company, it's 21 million market cap in just 10 million free float. No news. So I was short biased on that name, but again, in the pre-market, we jumped all the way to the upside, and I was looking for better levels. Now looks like we found some support at 210, but let's see if we will break it. I think we have chances to break it and go all the way to these levels at around 190. But even on 15-minute chart, I can see that we have more room to go to that 190s. But again, let's see. Be careful with these low float names. And I wanted to talk about Starbucks. Starbucks,
Ooh,
guys,
yeah.
earnings reporter.
You saved them, Miss V.
5% to the upside currently, right? Well, it says that U.S. sales helped offset China revenue drop. But
Valeriia
I say,
sales.
right, Miss V sales helped Starbucks.
Yeah.
So, yes, and great day for Starbucks. Even markets to the downside. Starbucks holds that 78 level, but the high of the day today was $80. I love to see that. Let's go Starbucks, and for sure I will get something from Starbucks today, something expensive.
Nice. Yeah. On the way to work, I was actually like, when I read that, it was like U.S. sales helped out China's problem. I was like, that's all Miss V.
Right.
All Miss V.
We all know.
Because I literally don't see anyone buying Starbucks except for you. So
Yeah.
it's all you are the North American sales.
Honestly, like first year like when the show started,
Yeah.
you could see Starbucks cup every day on my
Yeah?
table. Yeah, you would never catch me without
Yeah,
Starbucks
yeah.
cup, and camera would always catch me like I'm at Starbucks, trying to get that last sip. So yeah, I love Starbucks. Like even though people say it's very expensive, you literally can find a good coffee there for $3.
That's the same price for most places. I
Yeah.
think Tim Hortons a little bit on the cheaper end, but like if you go to Aroma or
Yeah,
anything, they cost the
exactly,
same price.
exactly.
Yeah. 415 is a relative volume for that stock. Miss V just brought up RVSN, Rail Vision with 7 million float. Also, as she just mentioned not too long ago, low float stock. So you do want to be careful trading these low floaters. Don't get trapped up on these, because when the rug does get pulled, it gets pulled hard. It gets pulled fast. It gets pulled hard. What's going on? Why did my order just reject? I just tried to take profit and my order just rejected. There we go. Now we'll throw up a new order on that one, and the order did not kick in. Looks like Facebook just stopped me out on the move over there. Facebook now trying to take out the low a day, because S&P 500 and NASDAQ are also getting ready to take out the low a day. Let me just go long here. No, screw that. I'm debating if I go long on Facebook again at this 207 level. Triple bottom. We're at 1133 over here right now. I should have probably just taken a fill over there and given it the low a day risk. We didn't really break low a day properly on Facebook. We only went as low as 206.95. So the last low of the day was 206.92. Sorry, not 92, 99, I believe. So we didn't really break low a day over here on Facebook. But S&P 500 and NASDAQ seems to want to go a little bit lower over here at the moment while we're talking about the whole market. So maybe something might happen for Facebook in the next few minutes. Maybe Facebook actually breaks 207 to the downside, or Facebook helps the market stay afloat a little bit longer than we thought so. But I'm not going to be battling this trade. I'm actually going to leave it alone, because I'm not going to be trying to build into a long when the market wants to come off. UVXY is trying to take off to the north side also, and that basically means I'm taking this long now. If we're so close to my out, I'm taking that long. If we're that far away from my out, then I'm not taking the long, obviously. So since we are so much closer to my out, it's way better for me to even take that quick little entry. I know I flip-flopped on that a little bit for you guys, but it was just the idea of knowing what you want to do, knowing how close to your exit you are, and taking that trade. If it was near 207.15, 207.20, I didn't really want to be fighting for the entry up there. But now that we're 20 cents below from where we were just looking at, and I only have to risk about 6, 7, 10 cents to the downside, I like that trade a lot more now. AMD about to break 92 to the downside. Apparently actually did break to the downside below 92. So yeah, AMD struggling today, almost about to go into flat territories for AMD. So how bad is that, man? Big earnings report coming in, and AMD struggling to make use of that. Obviously, Tyrone brought up a very good, valid point about AMD, which is your, what is it? That the PE of AMD is ridiculously high still, even with that earnings report. So a very good point over there. Maybe something that I need to add to my arsenal, which is look at the PE numbers and then and also make a trade off of those. Basically, when I come in the morning, I'm just staring at levels and looking for level 2 type of trades. But yeah, I think adding that to my checklist would be a great addition.
Prad, Elizabeth Goodyear brought up that she's now having a coffee with Oatly milk, actually, and Oatly is another earnings reporter, guys. Oatly down around 1%. They reported their revenue rose, but they reported loss for their earnings, so that what pushed Oatly to the downside.
Yeah, Oatly down 1% now. Thank you, Miss V. I didn't even know Oatly had earnings, to be honest, until you mentioned it. So today, another earnings candidate that is obviously struggling a little bit with the market environment. No matter how good of an earnings report the stock had, the market just beat you up today, obviously. I think Uber had somewhat of a decent earnings, but look at Uber. I thought Miss V and I were saving Uber's...
Trust me.
I literally thought Uber would
I don't understand,
be killer, right? But Uber is doing this at the moment today. Part of this reason for Uber doing this is obviously the sympathy trade coming in from Lyft over there. Lyft dragging down Uber hard today and making Uber's life hard, obviously. So not liking what Uber's doing, but I think this will give you an opportunity to build into a nice long for tomorrow. Uber should rebound because they didn't have too bad of an earnings report over there. Something that Lyft did. Another stock that got beat down in pre-market was Match.com. Match.com got beat down in pre-market because even after having good earnings report, they got beat down only because the CEO was leaving and the new CEO is going to be Zynga's old CEO. So I'm not sure if that idea of the stock being down 6% in pre-market just because the CEO change is coming was enough reason for the stock to get beat down. I was thinking long, but the volume in the stock in the morning when I was looking at it was very little, so I stopped looking at it. Sucks to be me because another stock that I had a decent idea on, all I had to do was have an order to get long. Obviously, that order to get long would have probably burned me because I would have probably taken 73 or 72, but at the right area, which was apparently $69, haha, 69, all the way back to $77 on Match.com. So Match.com reversing a little bit off that negative move only because the CEO was changing. So congratulations for anyone who's trading this, but obviously the volume is still very light on the stock today. At least that's my opinion. Let's actually go check on here, MTCH, what the relative volume is. Okay, so I'm wrong. Relative volume 4 times, so tons of volume obviously going on, but at that time I didn't really like the stock not even having 1 million shares going off on it.
Prad, you giggled there on that 69 number. And guys, to remind you, actually 669 like is coming, but we also are looking for 420.
Already 600?
No, first 420.
Oh, okay.
So if you want to be 420, you have chance. If you want to be 669 after, like first we need to get that 420. Definitely. But again, guys, please help us to get that 1K likes as early as possible. Remind you that we would never ask you if it wouldn't important for us. Likes help to improve YouTube algorithm, so people can easily find us as YouTube pops the videos to the upside on the search. And it's very pleasant for us to know that you enjoy what we do. We are here every day for you, do hard work, we'll be doing better each day. So please guys, likes are absolutely free.
Likes are indeed free. Well, not really free because, we are working hard for them. So free for you, but, they cost us our energy, our time, and, we love spending those two things with you guys. So please smash that pretty please.
Please,
all right.
please.
Wow, Apple is popping up. Yeah, Apple might be saving the market currently a little bit and also saving my Facebook long. So Apple popping up from near 159 bottom. So it looks like pre-market low of 159.13 coming in to save Apple, taking it back to 160. Apple very range bound today between 161 and 159. I think another breakout of 160 will be a little hard, especially with the market we're looking at. Nasdaq did not manage to hold 13K today. What am I looking over here? This is Apple trades coming in from Sean. Are those shorts or longs? Those are longs. So, oh man, imagine if these were shorts though, you'd be smoking it right now. You wouldn't? Yeah, true, fair. Yeah, no, these are winning trades, obviously. So the green candles are longs, guys. This is Sean's chart right now. We're looking at my guy smoking that 159 longs. Sorry, 159. Yeah, 159 longs and taking it out. I think best out was over here about 161. Let's see if Apple can get back above 160 right now. Obviously, I don't think we get really far up until 2 o'clock. Sideways trading is what I'm expecting until 2 o'clock. But that being said, market already took out the lows like 3-4 times before 2 o'clock already, so I'm not really sure what to expect right now. Facebook 40 cents in the money. Let's go Facebook. Time to take some profits on this one. I'm not involved in Apple, but Sean is. But here I am involved in Facebook, and my guess is he's also involved in Facebook. Are you?
I just sat down.
He just sat down. Okay. AMD 92, nice. AMD 92, working on that one. Yeah, I got beat up on AMD today, so I'm just waiting for that $90 level if we do get back down there. But actually look at this consolidation highs of AMD yesterday near $92. You know, you see this candle high at 92. Looks like that was the high yesterday going into the close. So makes sense why AMD is trying to bounce off of 92. If we do get closer to 92, maybe I could build in for a long around that price and you know, cut down my losses that I have incurred on AMD today. Obviously, I'm not fighting for the price all the way up here. If it does get closer to my exit, I'll take it. But beautiful longs coming into the market right now. Thank you, Apple. Thank you. Oh, Apple's trying to take out 160. Come on, just get above 160 so you can help my longs over there. Microsoft's also trying to work for us a little bit. 277 double bottom coming in and punching to the north side right now. 278 coming into play very soon. Let's see if Microsoft can take out 278 to the north side.
Prad, SoFi is taking off. A nice jump for SoFi, but I also wanted real quick welcome the new member. Jorm Rish, thank you so much for becoming a member. Welcome to the green side. I hope your day is green, positive, profitable, and we appreciate your support so much. Again, guys, for those who are becoming a member, your names will be lighted green on the chat. You will have custom TraderTV.Live badges, and you will be able to use our TraderTV.Live emojis, and we will work on making something exclusive and special for traders, members.
Awesome. Yeah, we do keep talking about it. We really need to figure that out.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to be like those guys who just keep saying it and never make it happen. You know, there's some streamers who do that.
Yeah.
Oh, big giveaway coming in, and they never give away anything.
We'll do something.
So we have to do
should.
something.
At least market movers.
Yes.
Because we're the one who say that.
Yeah, for sure. SoFi. Ooh.
Yeah. Nice jump. And keep ripping.
Jump?
To the upside.
SoFi?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, you're making me happy, Miss V. I was about to be, oh man, SoFi. Hopefully it's not down again. Oh baby, let's go. Watch it go back tomorrow to the downside anyways.
Yeah,
Who cares?
anyways.
Like I'm clapping right now, it's gonna go back to $6 tomorrow. It's gonna make me upset tomorrow anyways. But yeah, SoFi, look at that volume candle coming in on that stock. Largest candle for the day on SoFi. Lots of volume actually. Looks like that's 1 million shares or more on the 3-minute chart that we're looking at right now. So big amount of volume being traded on SoFi. Not sure if there's a reason why we're seeing this pump on the stock. I'm also poking my head over to see if they're talking about it, but no, they're actually talking about Airbnb right now. So not sure why SoFi is getting this pump up, but clearly we're gonna enjoy watching this pump coming in. Only up 1% with that pump up on SoFi though. So at the end of the day, you know, we gotta maintain our excitement on this stock a little bit. Looks like Facebook also had big volume candles over there. That could be actually dark pool candles. I'm not sure we actually traded 2 million shares on that candle on Facebook. Let me go confirm that. Facebook, yeah, we did not trade 2 million shares on that candle, no doubt about it. But SoFi, man, look at that volume candle right there. 3 million shares on that 5-minute candle or 15-minute candle right there. Boom. SoFi, big move coming in right now. We could see some resistance though coming in at 650, 660 on SoFi. So if it does push up a little bit more, we could think about taking some short entries around those levels. And obviously it's gonna be hurting for me to short my own stock that I'm invested in, but it's different mentality for different trade setups. That's my long-term account. That's a long-term setup. This is my day trade account. This is my day trade setup.
Prad, thanks to the chat. Today we have a new IPO, AUST, which is currently halted. We have open at $11 as the tab shows me, and we're up 353%. That's crazy. Let's see. We halted at, oh no, it's normal. I thought we halted like at $2 and opened at $8.15. I'm like, what? We halted at around $8.10, and we're going to reopen around this area. And while I'm on that AUST, Dominic from Lara sent a super chat, AUST halted. Thank you, Dominic. And here we are looking at that.
What market is the stock in?
AM.
AM? Okay,
Yeah.
it's NYSE AMEX. Okay, that makes sense. I was trying to click because it's over here on IPO website. It says NYSE market. So I was like, I'm trying NYSE, doesn't work, but clearly NYSE MKT probably means Amex, and NYSE is just New York market. So yeah, Amex IPO. Low float stock. Once again, we're watching these stocks. Looks like in the current market, no one's really looking to trade IPOs. Back a year ago, when the market was very frothy, and people were just making money left and right without even worrying about what trades they were making. IPOs moved a little bit better, but right now with the current liquidity in the market, kind of makes sense why these IPOs are going absolutely bonkers to the north side and going crazy, right? We saw OST, we saw another stock which was BLTE, I believe, TNON, and now AUST. Supposed to open at $4. Actually opened up pretty relatively close to 4, opened up at 650, ripped up to $13, lack of liquidity, and then ripped up to $18 where it's currently halted at. But in a different market environment, these stocks wouldn't be doing that. But congratulations to anyone who took these trades. Maybe this is the market environment that I gotta think about taking these IPO longs, because there is no real sellers coming in, and anyone who's long, the stock just keeps on ripping, and people are just manipulating these low float stocks a little bit to the north side. But that being said, I'm gonna have to do my own back test on it, my own research on it to see if that's what I want to be doing in the near future. But I remember trading IPOs, man, a year ago. They were just so wild. They were so much fun, especially if an IPO had a good offer amount and a good amount of shares listed for their IPO. You take the open print and you run to the north. It was just too good.
Snowflake, we didn't talk about that name for a long time, but Snowflake having a not really good day. What it deep to the downside, tried to go back to VWAP and moving sideways. And someone said in the chat that actually Snowflake is near all-time lows. So I really want to double check that, guys. Let's see. I think it is actually. Let me see. Yeah, so I believe Snowflake went IPO in 2020.
I think so.
Around this. So I mean, if this chart is correct, yeah, like feels like we're even all-time low. I don't know. Either I don't understand anything, or either we hit all-time low on Snowflake.
I'm just trying to Google. This is the cloud computing company, right? Yeah. So I keep getting confused sometimes between the company, which is a cybersecurity company, and Snowflake. So Snowflake is the cloud computing company. Snowflake currently today, as Ms. V mentioned, boom, goes dynamite. So Snowflake to the downside, 3%. Trying to revive itself a little bit in front of, looks like $167. Wow, Ms. V, what are the chances? What is this number over here on Snowflake? 666?
170.
666.
It
I always
is?
have to see that number. Always have to see that number.
Where?
So right there, 16667. The low of the day on
Yes,
Snowflake.
16667.
16667. I every single day. I'm getting tired of it now. It's like I'm a devil worshiper. Trust me, I'm not a devil worshiper. My mom would kill me if I am. But
I hope I knew who double shipper is.
a devil worshiper?
Devil worshipper?
Yeah, someone who worships the devil.
Ships? You can wear ships?
Worship worship, like praise to the devil. There you go. Worship is praying.
I know, yeah, because they say that 666 it's a devil's number.
Yes.
Yeah, here you go. I thought like we're a sheep, like we're a
No, worship, like worship, like pray.
Worship, thank you. Every day learning with you.
So yeah, Snowflake getting a nice little bounce right now coming into the north side. Let's see where Snowflake can go to, but still down on the day. Snowflake struggling. But what is not struggling is our Facebook long, baby. $1.50 in the money. More profits coming in. Just took out more targets to the upside on Facebook. We're only holding about, let me just quickly do the math here. We're holding about 40% of our size left on 40. Is it really 40? I guess so. I don't know how that's okay. Yeah, I guess so. It's 40% of my size left on Facebook at the moment, which is $1.60 in the money, all the way back to VWAP. So that might actually make me take out another exit on Facebook. Come on, give me my profits. There we go. We just took out another exit on Facebook, and now we hold my last few shares to see if we can get a bigger move on Facebook over here. Number one stock of the day, realistically, only positive stock of the day was Facebook. Lyft, we were down on Lyft the whole day, but this possible trade right now will help us get flat on Lyft. And my only other stock that's down on the day, AMD, struggled with the stock all day today, and had to give up on this one. But very glad that I'm able to do what I'm doing right now, because this gives me a lot more wiggle room than I had initially to trade the FOMC trade. So thank you, Facebook. This gives me a lot more wiggle room to smash my trade on that side. I know Miss V said you had 9 separate Tesla winning trades. We didn't even talk about that.
Including entrance out of the trade.
So
Like in,
including
out, in, out, in, out.
Oh, okay. So
Including
like
all.
4 trades. then.
Yes.
Okay, let's
Yes.
see them.
Absolutely, let's see. I'll just real quick bring down RDBX, because guys, that one is ripping currently. And again, I was calling out that if we break this resistance, we're good to go to that $8 level. So let's see if we will get there. And meanwhile, I will definitely share with you my Tesla trade. And now I can hit the animation because I'm not actually losing but winning. I was shorting Tesla today, guys. Worked out for me. So I would say that my first entrance, short entrance, pretty close to the top.
Yeah.
Like high of the day 916. I'm at 98. I mean, not perfect, but again, I was looking for Tesla to break this resistance level at around 910. 910 is the key level for Tesla. So I got in first at 908, took a few dollars, then I re-entered when we broke this support level at 905. I re-entered, took a couple of dollars, then I re-entered again after we broke 900, took more, and again when we broke 890 and took more. So overall, I believe I have like around $9 per share in the money on this Tesla trade. And again, I think it's a great trade. I've been almost able to cover all my losses yesterday, but again, I think I will step back, won't touch anything until the Fed coming.
Yeah.
And if I see good
Smart.
momentum on Fed, I will jump in. And yeah, pretty happy. And I came as a warrior today.
Yeah.
After yesterday being smashed. So yes.
Let's go. Yeah, beautiful entries and exits over there, man. Absolutely clean.
Thank
Yeah,
you,
good job, Miss V. You know, it's not easy for someone to lose like on one day and have that be your worst losing day, come back the next day and do what you're doing.
was so hard.
Let's go. Very good
Let's
job
go.
on that one. Very proud
Thank
of you.
you.
Proud
Thank
of
you,
you
Prad.
to even sit next to you right now. Yay, Miss V. I'm so happy for her.
Thank
Let's
you.
go.
But psychologically, you're so right. When I was coming
Yeah.
to the office, I'm like, oh my God, I just don't know how I will get into trade. It's so hard.
Yeah, it is.
And then you see it, you get it.
It is. Yeah, good job on that one.
Thank you.
Come on, Miss V, just give me just a rip. I don't know what that means. I'm guessing you're asking her to give a rip on the stock you're trading, maybe Tesla or something. I'm not sure. Smash the like for Miss V, guys. Yeah, Mardol, smash.
Please.
Not only for her trades, but also for the extreme hard work she does on the watch list and on the earnings board for you guys that will be coming up probably in the next 30 minutes. So stay tuned for the earnings board. Betting stocks, long-term outlook. Betting stocks long terms outlook for 2 to 5. Yeah, I mean that makes sense. You know, Nasdaq in bear territory, S&P 500 pretty close to bear territory. Yeah, 2 to 5 years from now, market should technically be on the north side higher than where we are. If it isn't, I'm gonna be crying for sure, because that means my account's going poof, absolutely poof my account. So hopefully that doesn't happen. Me? No. I'm staying away from AMD. I already broke too many rules on this one. So I'm just looking for other stocks to trade other than AMD today. But yeah, that AMD long 92 that Sean just was asking me. Apple long 159, AMD long 92. Let's go check out Apple 161 now. Okay, Apple, I see you. Apple ripping it right now, baby. Doing the absolute 180 reversal straight to the high a day. Let's see if we can actually break high a day. So I did say I don't think Apple breaks high a day and just trades sideways into FOMC. So that was the idea that I had. If that idea was wrong, then oh boy, I can't wait to be wrong, because that means Nasdaq is gonna go right back to VWAP, S&P 500 almost close to VWAP, and a pretty good bounce coming in across the board on stock market right now. For $1.80 on Facebook. Let's go. But I don't know where my targets are really on Facebook. I don't really have a target. So let me move my stop. AMD just busted, he said. Okay, AMD's busted. Okay, AMD, I see you busted through $93 to $93.30 over here. Everything's ripping like a Beyblade. Let her rip. So yeah, market spinning, ripping to the north side right now. North side, as Offset would say, north side. SoFi to the moon also. Yeah, baby. Let's go SoFi now. 3%, 3.5% actually. What a crazy move coming in the market. V-shaped recovery off the bottoms before even FOMC is able to come out. So $2 move on Facebook over there. 69 cents on Lyft. Let's go. More profits coming on Lyft. Able to turn this stock into somewhat of a smaller loser today, which is good. Battled that one a lot, man. Unnecessary battles. Death by 1,000 paper cuts, but more. It's not really death by 1,000 paper cuts. It's more like death by a razor blade, razor blade, razor blade. So, you know, death by razor blades over there is what I'm getting on Lyft earlier. But very happy that I'm able to cut that back down a little bit. Man, the idea that I only make money after 10 o'clock is still very true. I only make money after 10 o'clock. 9:30 to 10, I'm just literally just taking shots after shots, body blows after body blows. Made all my money on Lyft so far. Damn, scalping a ton. Let's go, Eric. Yeah, good scalping opportunities. I mean, Lyft was just a beautiful short opportunity, and I was in disbelief of how Lyft just kept going lower and lower and lower and lower. But that $20 level, a beautiful level coming in, did not actually manage to go too much further than where exactly am I typing this? Let me go make sure that I'm not typing somewhere I shouldn't be. LYFT. So at the end, you know, only getting up to $20.02, not really even breaking $20 to test the support or not test support, sorry, to test stops. The stops never even got tested, and it just broke to the downside after that. I'm getting out over here on Facebook. Thank you, Facebook, for a $2 trade. We are going to walk away. It looks like Facebook wants to continue get rejected by VWAP over there. Facebook being a lot weaker than AMD, Apple, Microsoft. I really don't want to be... It's not weaker than AMD? Okay, then I'll take that statement back. Never mind. Oh, yeah, he is not wrong about that one. So maybe I should have held that one. Oops. J-Pal will be on at 2 o'clock. That is true, Anonymous YT. And 2:30 will be his meeting where he's going to be Q&A session. So that Q&A session is also going to bring some moves in the market depending on obviously what he says. My guess is he says a new cartridge has been purchased and the printer is getting ready to be turned on. But if that's not what he says, then I'll be afraid, obviously, for the market a little bit more. FB didn't drop as bad. Yeah, I think I just had the read wrong on there. I felt like FB was dropping a lot more. Actually, yeah, you know what, Prad? It makes a lot more sense what Sean said. If AMD was up like 10% and now we're only up 2%, Facebook's only down 2% from the start of the day. So that makes a lot more sense, processing that information a little bit. So, you know, sometimes you just have to say whatever comes to your head first without processing. But now when you're actually processing it, it's a lot cleaner in your head. Start hunting shorts and longs for the play. For the FOMC play, yeah, that's a good idea. You know, look for stocks that are probably consolidating in a range for a possible breakout long or a breakout short off the FOMC news. I'm not really seeing anything that I like right now, but we will for sure be scanning across the board for some of those plays. Ms. V?
I just wanted to talk about Tesla. Honestly, I would love to trade Tesla during the Fed, but let's see again. Tyrone, you say start hunting shorts and longs for the play. So again, I would maybe concentrate on the name and then look how QQQ reacts to the Fed announcement. And if any positive jump to the upside, I will get into long. If some markets react negatively, I will get into short. So I cannot to like predict which stock will go higher, which will go lower in the Fed, but yeah, I would just concentrate the name I want to trade. But maybe actually, Tyrone, thank you for bringing that up. If I want to trade momentum during the Fed, I should choose another name, maybe not Tesla. maybe less risky name, and if it will be huge jump to the opposite side from where like what I was supposed to will go, maybe I need to choose like AMD for example. And but as we are on Tesla, guys, so Tesla tried to go back to that 900 level, got rejected, and now went back below VWAP, still showing some attempts to go higher. So does QQQ. And low of the day we have 885, and that's a good support level for Tesla. Actually, here we can see that at 885. Like we have support and resistance level, so I would be aware of this level, and of course of 900 level and 910. Let's see on the chat. George Talvin says long what it is. Well, long is when you're buying stock expecting to the price go higher and then sell, and short is that you're borrowing shares from your broker expecting to stock going lower, and then just buying back shares. All right, done SoFi. Let's see. Well, I'm glad to see that SoFi is going higher today. I know that Stop Console Wars is a fan of that name, and we have earnings coming soon in around 10 May. But let's double check when SoFi has earnings, guys. SoFi. Yeah, SoFi keep ripping. Let's give this rocket ship for SoFi because we had a lot of negative names, or a lot of negative days on this name. SoFi is going to report its earnings on May 10th, and I also want to take a look at a higher. Where?
On my screen.
I didn't touch it.
Oh,
Guys, I didn't leave my seat, right? I didn't touch it. Yeah. As you can see, we couldn't break that resistance level at around 637 for a few days, around like a week. No, like 1, 2, 3, 4 days. And here on the 4th day, we go back here. But again, we took a look at the higher time frame because, as you can see, guys, we have some level at around 670. So in order to go to 80s, we will need to break that resistance.
Yeah, what stock were you talking about, Mr.?
SoFi.
SoFi, all right. Yeah, let's see if SoFi can manage to actually do some good stuff for all of us, especially me, please. Facebook actually managing to get above VWAP because of my false read on my end over there. For some reason, obviously, I thought this was weaker, so I got out of this one. But no, Facebook actually getting a little bit higher to looks like that triple top coming in at 209.50. So I missed out on another 50-cent move on Facebook over there. Could have been $2.50 in the money basically, but for anyone who's holding, congratulations for that move up to, I guess I keep forgetting what the white color EMA is, so let me just quickly go check out if it's the 100. Yes, it is the 100. The turquoise, or the Tiffany blue as I call it, is the 50 period EMA, and the white line is the 100 period EMA, and the red line is the VWAP line. So getting pretty close to that one. Let's see if we can actually manage to rip even more than that. But right now what we are actually noticing is the S&P 500 and NASDAQ getting rejected by the turquoise blue, by the Tiffany blue line, coming in around 12,500, 12,950, sorry, around that, 12,960, 12,980 to be honest, is where the rejection has started to come in. But yeah, now we're heading back to the downside maybe across the board. So my LYFT trade is also completed. LYFT trade was almost $1 in the money over there, went up to $21. We are now done with that trade too. And very happy with how I've cut down the losses on that trade on today on that side, and now we have tons of room to take more trades. Unlike the beginning of the day where I was pretty close to shutdown. So now that I have tons of room to trade, let's look for opportunities. But sadly, this is the time of the day when you're not gonna have opportunities, especially not right now, at least not till 2 o'clock.
Yeah, you have to wait.
So now I have to literally do this. I have to put my hands on my butt and just sit on my hands, basically. Just sit. Sorry?
In your butt?
No, not in. On my butt. Put your hands under your butt and just sit on your hands, basically.
But maybe it's better because you can concentrate at 2 p.m. because the move will be most probably fast, right? So you will have to get into the momentum.
Yeah.
So that's why like you can get prepared and really like look for levels and keep your fingers on the keyboard. And I wanted to bring up Moderna. Moderna was higher in pre-market after a sales beat, and the company maintained sales forecast. But with the rest of the market, Moderna was not that strong, obviously, and also went down 1.5% for Moderna. And starting from here, like from 10, we're kind of moving sideways. And let's see where we will want to go out of this consolidation.
All right, I'm gonna let Miss V read that. I already read the chat. Dominic, you gotta stop picking fights with people in the chat, bro. Just leave them alone. Just stop picking fights, my guy.
That's right, guys.
yeah.
Please, let's stay positive and respect each other.
Yeah.
And again, remember, each of you can block anyone on the chat except for me, of course. And I can block everyone. Anyways, Dominic, thank you for your daily super chats. We appreciate it a lot. Pump of the day for my fans. Heart. BTTX, RSVN, SOUN, please, Prad, Daddy, and V Money. So I already touched on that. RSVN, SOUN is yesterday's runner. So maybe we can check how's that SOUN doing, and I will pull up that BTTX.
Yeah, SOUN indeed, yesterday's runner. Also a recent IPO. Now I actually remember the name, SoundHound AI. I love the name, SoundHound AI. For someone who claims to be an audiophile, you know, I'm not really an audiophile. I would love to learn more about speakers, headphones, and everything. But someone who claims to be an audiophile, that name SoundHound is absolutely attractive to me. I love that name so much. But today, oh my goodness. I hit a fat vape outside before coming in. The Jewel Pod's nasty sometimes. All right, SoundHound though, today, even though it started off the day to the downside and are still in the downside by 1 point, a pretty good recovery above pre-market highs and taking out pre-market highs over there on the stock. But looks like we might be seeing rejection around yesterday's close, which happens to be $12.50. Yeah, we got up to $12.80 today, but looks like, you know, the lack of volume today compared to yesterday, I'm guessing the relative volume is below 2. I typed in the whole name, SOUN. Not sound, SOUN, please. SOUN, yeah, relative volume below 1, not even, I thought it would be at least 1. It's actually not even 1, so it's obviously SoundHound is struggling on the volume end today, and because of that, I don't think we actually managed to get all the way back to 18s, 17s, 14s, or even manage to get above $13.50 if we do manage to get above $13 today. So I think this $13 to $13.50 to $13 is a level to watch, but right now already seeing a little bit of a barrier coming in around $12.50 on SoundHound AI. Audiophiles have tinnitus. I think I might just have that. I don't even know what that is. It's not like when your ears just start screeching randomly. I might just have that because I blast music really loud. When you experience ringing, yeah, obviously I have this. I just mentioned it. Like sometimes I just hear random tones in my ear just going kee, and I think I'm going deaf or something. But that doesn't stop me from blasting music in my ears anyway. So doesn't matter to me. Ringing in your ears.
So now we can take a look at another one. Thank you, Proud. BTTX up 11% on the day. We have 900 million volume, almost 10 million. And we're in second day of short sell restriction. Again, no news. But again, if we will talk about volume here on Finviz, we can see that like on April 29th, we have 132,000. May 2nd, we had 61 million volume, and then May 4th, 9 million volume. So basically from 60 million volume, we went to 9 million volume. Volume decreased definitely on the name, but still shows signs to go higher.
Still shows signs to go higher indeed. Yeah, BTTX up 11%. Looks like we actually started off the day a little bit negative compared to yesterday's close, but did not matter. Ripping up to the north side. Now we're looking at $2.01, or sorry, 10 cents, not 1 cent. Could go even a little bit more higher than that to 220 if possible. I'm not sure if we have the strength to go up to 240 before 2 o'clock on the stock at the moment, but if it does do so, I'll be very surprised. So BTTX with 9 million shares, a little bit better than sound on that side. Let's go check out what the relative volume is. Yeah, 19 times relative volume, so a lot better for Better Therapeutics. Better Therapeutics looking nice right now, up 11% as already mentioned. VIX around 28.45, down about 0.44. Yeah, I'm watching the UVXY, which is a VIX ETF, and it is currently down 2.5%. S&P 500 pretty much flat, but down 0.19%. Nasdaq down 0.8%, and actually getting ready to get above the Tiffany blue line I was talking about. So Nasdaq, S&P 500, both are actually making a green move right now to the north side. Congratulations for anyone who's still holding their longs. You guys will be on for the Fed decision. Miss V and I, or at least I won't be on for the Fed decision. You will be on the closing show with Neil, Sean, and Brendan, and even Miss V will show up for you guys over there.
If I have any trades.
Sorry?
If I have any trades during Fed, I will definitely show, but if guys, I will be crushed. Not sure, sorry.
Yeah. Just take less size. I think this is your first Fed trade.
On live account,
yeah.
Yes.
Just take less
And
size.
probably not Tesla.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, you think so?
It's gonna be scary.
Yeah,
I
very
for
scary.
sure not gonna trade Tesla, but
Yeah, maybe SPY.
Yeah.
Yeah.
SPY, QQQ. Just take less shares, whatever you're doing, and you'll be fine. You know, it's a good way to learn for you. And the next FOMC meeting, boom, you can take Tesla, right? So coming away from the FOMC, just stay tuned until 2 o'clock. We might even do we throw over to you guys a bit earlier today before 2? So I just throw that question in our work chat. Whenever they're done with their meeting and they come back out during 1 o'clock or so, I'll let you guys know if we actually do throw you guys over around 157, 158 or so. That way you guys have a couple minutes to talk to Neil, Sean, and Brendan right before the meeting, before the notes even come out. Last time we did do that. This time we might do it again. Who knows? So make sure you're smashing those like buttons before even 150, because we might just have to throw you over to the closing show earlier. You guys already missed once this week for that 1K like. Let's try not to miss again, please. Dip or rip after Powell? Question mark. I don't know. Question. I have no answer on that, James. Sorry. I can't guess what the notes are gonna come out as and what the expected move will be off the notes. SoFi 6% today, Miss V. Ripping still for SoFi. Let's go indeed. I don't even know where to look for a trade on this stock at the moment. What a move on SoFi.
I remember $15 level on that.
15?
Yeah.
Oh, that was a long time ago.
Yeah.
That was a long time ago. So yeah, right now I'm just trying to map out some levels over here. Obviously the nice and even dollar level 7 is going to stand out. I do have a level over here which happens to be the high of April 29th, which is $6.97. $6.75, which we're at pretty much right now around 680, 675. So if there was a rejection to come in on SoFi, it would probably be around these levels right now. There is some size on 680. I'm not really seeing 680 print, so let me just quickly get short, and if 680 starts printing, we'll immediately get out of that trade for a 1 penny loss. So I'm not seeing 680 print yet, so we're taking some more size short, and I'm still not seeing 680 get printed yet. As soon as I see 680 start printing, I'm out of this trade. Right now we're just watching half print, mid prints print, that basically no one wants to go over to 680 properly. There you go, a little bit of a 680 prints are coming in, but still there's size. Once that size starts getting attacked drastically and they start printing a lot more 680s where you just see a wall of green wall, brrr, there we go, that's the green wall I was talking about. So instantly we're gonna take a quick little loss. Oh no, it looks like they didn't even break that. What the? So let's see if we can get right back in at that same price. Market does want to push up though, and that size on 680 is gone. So, oh man, that would have been a winning trade. They just started printing 680. I guess I should have just waited for that level to break. That level never broke, and I would have been instantly multiple pennies in the money for some good size, and that would have been decent enough a winner. Sadly, we took a 1 penny loss, which is basically nothing. We lost nothing on this trade, but we the potential of the winning of this trade we gave away on a poopy read. It did seem like 80 wanted to break, but nope. We're gonna go down now off that barrier. So for anyone who's in it, hopefully you're holding it a little bit longer than I did.
Miss V's favorite simp, I love your name, says that crab mode until meeting question mark. I like that, not sideways but crab mode, right?
Yeah.
Because that's how they move. Honestly, I would prefer to be like that, starting like from 1 p.m. I feel like 12 is so too early. I like from 1:30 from 1 because as for me it would be easier maybe identify direction I want to get in, but we cannot predict. Let's see what's going to happen because 2 hours left until 2 p.m.
Wow, Facebook $210 right now. Would have been $3 in the money off that 207 level on Facebook. What a beautiful opportunity that I am no longer a part of. Hopefully someone of you, at least one of you is still holding some of these trades at the moment and riding the stock to the upside. Congratulations for the long traders at the moment. I'm guessing AMD 92 was a beautiful long too. No, AMD, let's actually reverse that statement that we made earlier, which was Facebook looks a lot weaker. No, AMD is actually a lot weaker than Facebook because AMD is not able to have any pop coming into it when the market's ripping and actually rejecting off the Tiffany blue line. But here's Facebook ripping. Here's Apple ripping. Here's Microsoft ripping. All of them moved very beautifully all the way back to VWAP almost, but AMD struggling. So if AMD is struggling, my expectations are Nvidia struggling along with it. And here we go. Nvidia struggle city down 3% on the day and just dragging the overall SOXX ETF, which is your semiconductor ETF, which holds Intel, Nvidia, AMD, Micron, and a bunch of other chip makers. So SOXX today pretty much paints the picture of what's going on in chip makers. Wah, wah, wah.
Yeah, but Vero is ripping again. Prad. Vero now broke $10 to the upside. Great. And if we take a look at the higher time frame, we're going like to this 1033 level. Let's see how high Vero will go today. But very nice move to the upside. And again, low of the day is 854. So we are like $1.50 to the upside. Come on, I can see it here, $1.11. So why this math is needed?
You know, when you're looking at numbers all day, you think you're good at math, and then you actually start doing math, you're like, holy F word,
Yep.
I am stupid.
Yep.
I felt like that yesterday when I was watching basketball, and I was like, how many points your Goldwood stayed up? 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. Oh, they're only up by 5 points. Prad, just do 6 minus 1.
Yeah.
You know, it's 5 points. Just like stop being stupid about it.
I do calculate on fingers too.
Yeah.
I won't like hide it, but again, I feel like it's when a lot of things in your head.
Yeah.
And you really like, because you know how many times like I calculate something and then I just forget the number.
Yeah.
And that's why when you do it on fingers,
Yeah.
it's kind of easier.
Yeah, because it stays out there.
Right,
Yeah.
right, guys. Write in the comments if you still calculate on fingers, and if you can't watch the time, not from your phone, but from actual watches.
From your actual you can't read.
I can.
Oh,
but
okay.
like, I mean,
You
I'm
like
kidding.
looking at your watch better? Is that
I
what
mean,
you're saying?
it was a joke that
Oh,
you
okay.
calculate on your fingers and you cannot see like time on original watches. You have to use electronic one.
Oh,
You know?
got it. I know what you're saying now. Digital watches.
Yes.
Yeah, got it. Yeah. When the weed hit Prad, he struggles with the score. Yo, listen, man, listen. Maybe I was a little dabbed up, all right? Maybe that could have been the reason why, but we're not gonna use excuses for our own lack of skills over here. Okay, we're not gonna use excuses over here. Excuses are for losers. We're winners. All right, we accept our problems. All right, enough. Anyways, moving on. People said, look at AMC. Let's go take a look at AMC. Apparently, AMC was moving around a little bit in the market. So AMC obviously did move around, down 4% almost, actually 3.5% right now. Might have been 4% at one point, but obviously struggling today on AMC side. We were watching yesterday, I believe AMC rip right here. Yeah, I got a nice short on AMC at $16. I know I can't talk about shorting AMC. It will probably upset our chat a little bit. So I'll maybe start off by saying I apologize for shorting AMC. But beautiful trade opportunity coming in at the $16. I made about 50 cents per share on that trade. Did not reload on this because after making that winning trade and a bunch of other winning trades, I went for a nice walk and I came back and I saw that the opportunity was over here. I missed out. Same as my opportunity on Activision yesterday. Let's actually go over to Activision today to see what Activision did right here. This opportunity on Activision, I missed out the opportunity to load up at 78.40s. And look at the consolidation on Activision around where yesterday's VWAP was, 78.80. Today, 78.80 was pretty much the low of the day. Yeah, we went as low as 78.65s, but multiple opportunities to scalp the crap out of oh, I didn't know you could scroll zoom. What the heck? Okay, P Pro, you're advanced. You could press control. If you press control and zoom in, your chart zooms in and zooms out. It doesn't do that for you?
No.
You're using the scroll button?
Yeah.
That's weird. Maybe I turned on a setting that does it for me. That I don't even
it does now. But
it does? Nice.
But I used to not have to click control to do this, and now I have to do control to do this. What did you do?
I didn't do anything. Don't blame me. I don't touch your computer.
You broke my platform.
I broke P Pro 8 for everybody. No. That would be hilarious if I did that. But
Imagine.
no. 79 on Activision looks like a barrier coming in. DWAC to the moon. Is DWAC getting pumped up right now? Let's go check out. Wow, what a crazy move on S&P 500 and on NASDAQ. S&P 500 all the way back to VWAP and above VWAP right now, basically flat on the day. NASDAQ is basically around MNQ/M22CM, around 13,100. Around 13,100 right now, and sorry, not 100, 13,000 flat, and trying to go higher. So that means Facebook is once again above 210 and trying to go higher. AMD 92, no, we're looking at 93 on AMD. Apple 161, indeed. Apple getting ready to take out the higher day here.
We're going.
Oh my goodness, what's going on? I didn't think this was even possible for Apple right now because of FOMC coming up not too soon from here. Maybe I can think about taking a small test short on the futures real quick around these 13,000 levels. Sorry, because clearly futures earlier when I tried a small long on 13,000 took like about a 3-point loss on that one. So now coming back to the upside over here on futures, I might just try to take a quick short and not give it too much room to the upside. Let's see if it wants to rip right now. Facebook obviously trying to rip. We're only going to give it a couple points over here. That points is going. These points are moving right now. We're already 5 points out of the money right now, 7 points out of the money, 9 points out of the money. We're only a couple more points, and I'm taking that L on this one. Yeah, we're going to take the L on this one. So we're going to walk away from that one. Couple points, about 9 points taken L on the futures over there. Did rip a lot higher than I thought it would. So, oh well, still different market for me. So that's something that I'm okay with because that means I can still trade equities across the board. But yeah, this market is getting heated up right now. S&P 500 moving up. Apple really taking out the market to the high side. Where's Apple? Still not taking out the high day. There we go. Now we just took out the high day on Apple. Shorts are going poof. Everything's going poof right now if you're short-sighted. Be very careful. Make sure you're using stops. Looks like the kangaroo market is back in play.
Tesla is also ripped to the upside, breaking $900. We're now nearing that 906, and the high of the day sits 916. Looks like we're going there again. Here we have a level at 910, but let's see. Love to see that. Hopefully, guys, you are in the right direction and long. And we actually 666 and 669 is gone. We're now at 670 likes, guys. Thank you so much. Maybe we can push them to 700 right now, as just 30 more likes needed for that 700. Also, very beautiful number. What time is the FOMC meeting? Fed is at 2, and I believe they officially announced everything in Q&A at 2:30 p.m. So from 2 to 2:30. Will be spicy. Yes, Tesla flying dude, guys.
Yo, Sean, get back to your seat, bro.
Yeah.
Look at your money, dog. You're cashing out right now. Sean's cashing out right now. He said it's high. He's got bigger fish to fry at 2 o'clock, he says. Okay, baby, I see you. Yeah, Sean's Facebook $3 in the money, he says. Yeah, Facebook now $2.11, man. Yeah, I missed out on that trade over there. Obviously, we were part of it for a little bit, but watch Facebook go almost flat on the day here, ripping to the north side. Goes every stock almost. Apple took out the high day not too long ago. So we're just gonna try a quick little short here on Apple, risking the high day break. The new high day that came in 161.53, about 20 pennies risk. Not too much risk over there for me that I'm taking on that side. So let's quickly also throw out the stop over here, and I have to put Apple on one of my screens. AAPL 160. It's 161. So 161 point. What's the high day? We'll do. Actually, let's do that. And then bang, bang, bang. We have the stop out. Now we can forget about this trade for a little while, and we can go look for some other trades all across the board. You know, what's moving? We already looked at Uber. We already looked at Lyft. RVSN maybe again, or even RDBX. Let's go take a look at RDBX. Ooh, looks like RDBX came off a little bit, actually. Did not manage to get to the true $8 price that we were looking for, but still on the green side today for RDBX. RVSN currently also dropped down off of VWAP to the 100 period EMA, which is around $2, and trying to find some buyers around there. Still up 52% on the day though for RVSN. Market, if market turns back over here and finds support at 13K, and by market obviously I'm talking about Nasdaq. If Nasdaq is able to go back to the downside a little bit and find support at 13K, then those are beautiful long opportunities that you guys are already in. Might just go even more higher. So just waiting to see what happens currently in this market move. S&P 500 flat on the day on the green side. Nasdaq only down about 0.5%. Technically, well, the actual number is 0.36. So almost 0.5%, but looking better right now. Everything's waking up. Whoop whoop. DWAC. Let's go check out DWAC. DWAC, oh yeah, DWAC got a nice little volume candle pump over there to 49.50, but instantly coming back to the downside. I don't think there is a good relative volume on DWAC today, to be honest. So let's go check out the relative. Yeah, there is no relative volume on DWAC. So I'm not sure if these pops actually have any substance behind it. It could just be, bids getting evaporated and shorts getting trapped, and the shorts are running to the exit. That could be one of the reasons why you're watching this pop come in on DWAC. No real buyers or anything. Short DWAC pops, easy money. Yeah, you could short the pops on DWAC, easy money too. That's a setup. 30 seconds is fine. Yeah, so we're looks like we're gonna be throwing you guys over to the closing show only around 30 seconds or so. A whole 30 seconds earlier. So better get ready for that one, my ladies and gentlemen. FB baby, yeah man, FB baby, almost flat on the day for Facebook, getting right back to the pre-market levels. Beautiful long around 207 on Facebook, man. Congratulations to anyone who had that one with us. Human nature is easy to predict. Yes, that's psychology 101 over there, right?
Prad, Stephen Howards want to take a look at STSS, 35% to the upside, 39.70, 39.45 now, Stephen even. Anyways, we have 10 million volume on STSS, and I remind you that it's a medical equipment supplies and distribution company, and only 5 million free float. No news, so yeah, we had this jump, and let's see where that STSS want to go further. But if we take a look in the higher time frame, come TraderTV.com on charts. Yeah, like for a few days, like I would say for a week after a jump on April 27th, they went like lower, lower, lower. We were moving to sideways, and today I would say the first day when we made a nice move to the upside on that STSS, and the last time it was 153, so we broke that level.
ST, which one again?
I was talking about STSS.
STSS. Let's go see this one. Yeah, 10 million shares. Float is 2 million float, and relative volume 1.35. So a little bit lower than 2, but still looking good. But man, only thing I can talk about right now are these tech stocks, man. What a crazy reversal on tech stocks. Apple took out the high day over there, put a new high day at 161.57. Market still trying to go higher. Now S&P 500 is up by 0.2%. Nasdaq down by 0.2%. So market still trying to go higher and higher. And I'm just trying to build another short over here. I got stopped out on that. Looks like a weak break of the high day. So just trying to take another quick trade over here. Just trying to, you know, build around the high day for Apple. Taking small risks on the stops. So when the trade actually starts working out, or if it starts working out, we'll end up in a good risk to reward ratio, where the small hits that we take on the way to build for that trade eventually cancel themselves out when the big win starts to pour in on that trade. So we're just waiting for that one right now. But Facebook, man, is the only thing I can talk about. What a crazy move on Facebook. Facebook now positive on that day after you know, trading the way it did off the opening drive. So Facebook, let me actually pull it up over here, FB/NQ, actually positive on the day for Facebook. So that's a crazy move from a negative 2% all the way up to you know, $212.44. So good job, Facebook, on that reversal. Congratulations for you know, anyone, especially Sean, who actually held it till the end of that trade. Man, I had a bad read on that, you know, and I just which is this? What a rebound in tech space. Wow, I'm a rebound chick now.
What does it mean?
Rebound chick?
Yeah.
A rebound chick is when it's for okay, I don't want to put it. I don't want to put it that way. Yeah, it's when you get into another relationship right after you break up, but you don't actually mean to be dating that girl. You're only doing it, you know, just for like other reasons, just to not feel lonely and other parts. So that's
Feel
a
the
rebound
pain?
chick. Yeah, that's a rebound chick,
interesting.
basically.
Cool. Is there a rebound guy?
Yeah.
Cool.
There's always a rebound in any relationship. Even
True.
a rebound dog, a rebound cat. There's always rebounds in every
Yeah,
relationship,
true.
right?
Right.
Happens.
Thank you for explaining.
Prad has never been a rebound chick. I actually put girls in the rebound state. I'm never the rebound. I am the rebounder, not the reboundee. I'm sorry to my exes. I love you. Trust me. I still love my exes. Hearts out to my exes all the times. You know, purple hearts, purple hearts. But I'm not the reboundee. I'm the rebounder, baby. I rebound a lot more. I got the rebound dog. Yeah, it happens in all relationships, man. It's all good. But you know what really needs to happen in a relationship is win. Compromising is the only thing that you need in a relationship. And right now, we compromised at the first short. But looks like we might just have the second short right now coming in for us. Apple working a little bit, 30 cents, 20 cents in the money, coming off of those days high. New high coming in at 161.57. So we'll see if it comes in a little bit more. Chad Prad. Yeah, they do call me that sometimes, you know. They call me Chad Prad. I came in at an interesting time. Yeah, it was just a little rebound joke over there that Sean posted. Kappa,
And
I'm
again.
not sure what Prad rebounded with the cat. No. I love my dog too much. Let's go. I love this job. Yes, sir. We love this job. I mean, it's such a beautiful opportunity to wake up every day, hit the snooze button 17 times, and still be like, no, I need to wake up. I need to go in, and I need to trade. Sorry?
High five. It was so hard for me to wake up today.
Yeah. Not just you, Luca too. Luca messaged in our group chat today morning, and Luca goes, "Oh man, I woke up late. I screwed up. Blah 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 blah." And I go, I hit the snooze button like 17 times, bro. And I was debating if I should even come in late today because I just wanted to sleep a little bit more. And I was like, no, we gotta wake up, gotta get into work, and gotta trade. I gotta
That's
make
right.
it happen. I love this job way too much for you know, just want sleep an extra 30 minutes. Just an
Yeah.
extra 30 minutes is not doing anything. I can do that on the bus.
Yeah, you're just lay there struggling because you know you're supposed to be up, but you're laying, but at the same time you're like enjoying the
The
you get it.
laziness.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. You just want more sleep. More sleep is always good. Maybe, maybe not. Prad was late to the interview shoot. It was the buses. It wasn't me. It was the buses. Stop blaming me for that. Just pretend like you're sick like everyone else last week. No, no one was pretending, okay? We were trying to not risk other people at the office who are actually healthy humans. We were not faking it. All right, 30 minutes left in the lunch hour over here. We're at 12:30 right now. Another good hour and a half before FOMC comes out. So just waiting to see what type of moves will be offered to us. Currently in a Apple short, as you guys can see. Just trying to see the market beta. If the market beta will pay us out a little bit. But right now, I don't really see anything that I want to be a part of. Maybe even a Facebook short at the high a day could be something to think about as long as the market wants to come off. But I'm already in one tech short. I think I'll hold on to that a little bit at the moment. Where can we watch FOMC? So the notes just drop at 2 o'clock, but the I believe the
Q&A?
the Q&A could be on the Federal Reserve website. If not, then probably on some CNBC news channel or something. Maybe could be an idea for where it could show up. But I think it should be on the Fed website. SoFi flying today. SoFi indeed absolutely taking off today, ripping to the north side. We tried a small short at 680, and obviously that short was only a 4 or 5 cent winner. So thankfully we took that loss right away. We walked away from that trade. Now SoFi walking up to $7. Maybe that was the area where we have to look for a short. Is there any size on 7 on SoFi? There could be some size on SoFi. We're seeing only 50, 60, 70, 70,000, 75,000 shares sitting on $7 right now in SoFi, which is not a lot of money. How much money is that? 75, 1, 2, 3 times $7 is only $500,000. I could wipe out that level myself. Easily wipe out that level myself. CNBC might cover Fed talk too. Yeah, CNBC or any of the news channels maybe might just do it. 50 basis point, half a percentage, in other words, yes, that is the expectation. But imagine, he says, it's a quarter bump only. The printers are back on and the cartridges are replenished. Now market is going to all-time highs, baby. Forget inflation, forget everything. But obviously that requires him to say we're only doing a quarter bump move. No one's expecting a quarter bump move. Everyone's expecting a half a percent move, and that's what we're looking over to see. Neil also mentioned, you know, they could talk about balance sheets or quantitative easing or anything along those words. And if they do talk about that, the market will be maybe moving a little bit off of that too. A quarter bump would be amazing. Yeah, a quarter bump would be great. Odds are extremely low, indeed, extremely low. Hi, what website are you using to check all stock summary? We have tools over here at the floor to use it. One specific tool is basically right here. Trade ideas. So you can go check out trade ideas on Google, and that's a tool that we use over here. We're actually I don't know if we're sponsored by Trade Ideas, but we are. We have the CEO or CEO Jeff Mendoza, CEO, COO.
No, he's OTC Markets.
OTC. Who was the guy from
Trade Ideas? Mike Knows.
Mike Knows.
Nas.
He's the CEO, right?
Let me check just real quick. He will join us on Friday.
Friday.
So.
And tomorrow is Daniel Shea, I think.
Yes, at 2:50.
2:50.
Options trader.
Yeah. So we are, you know, we have them giving their software to us to use. So we thank you, Trade Ideas, over there for that. And Friday, as Miss V mentioned, for the interview, be sure to tune in for that one. Apple on move, market about to rip after the Fed. Ooh wee, yeah, man. It kind of looks like that Apple doesn't really want to come off right now too much to the downside. We are short Apple, as you guys can see, only 20 cents in the money on Apple at the moment. Nothing too significant, nothing that's we can bang our chest about. But keep in mind, we are already a 2:1 risk to reward ratio on Apple. Our risk was only 7 cents to the upside. We're already in the money 20 cents to the downside. So already in a good risk to reward ratio where we can think about taking some profits, and hence I did take out one leg of my size over there, looking for more opportunities to the downside in case it does push down, and we'll see if it does push down with the overall market, which actually does not want to push down at the moment. Guys, when Fed decision? 2 o'clock. I don't think it will be a quarter bump. Powell said a few weeks ago. Yeah, no one thinks it's going to be a quarter bump, P Trader. It was just an idea as to okay, so we're just putting out all scenarios in front of us. It's just if this happens, we'll do this. If this happens, we'll do this. That's just the idea. Apple immediately stopped me out over there and created a new high a day at 160, 163. So Apple getting ready to move up a little bit. Nasdaq though is at a pretty good resistance. So Nasdaq is at resistance at 13,080 cents, not 80 cents, 13,080. So if Nasdaq is able to actually rip past 1380, S&P 500 is now up 0.3% on the day, whereas Nasdaq is only down 0.7 on the day. UVXY, which is your volatility ETF, is actually down 4% on the day. So everything is absolutely taking off right now. Looks like the market wants to absolutely rip up to the north side. There it goes one more time on Apple. Apple just wants to take everything along with it. Let's go, market. Your longs are absolutely ripping. Miss V?
Love to see that, and very excited to see when Fed comes, what's going to happen. And guys, as we know, we're in the middle of earnings season. It's a very busy board. And yes, these companies are going to report after the close today and before they open tomorrow. And here we go. And in the middle, you can see my iPhone.
Hopefully it's all good.
I have a new case. It's yellow. Do you like it, guys? Like, can you see how yellow it is? Do you like? Cool, nice, right?
Yeah.
Okay, anyways, eBay in the middle, Royal Caribbean, we have Marathon Oil, we have Pan National Gaming, Shopify, Wayfair, Spirit Airlines, we have Crocs, our favorite shoes ever, we have Fisker in the middle, what else? Fastly, Etsy, I know a few people talk about this in Basco, Comscope, Sunrun, TripAdvisor, Kellogg.
Yeah, tons of name on
A
there.
lot.
Oh my goodness. And this
Twilio.
is all tonight and tomorrow.
Absolutely. So
That's
these names will be in play tomorrow.
That's a busy
It is.
earnings board. My goodness. I can't even pick like a name that I like the most.
Ma-
Obviously.
Mara, like Bitcoin name,
Yeah.
also gonna be.
Yeah, a lot. Twilio, Spirit Airlines. I believe that's the airlines.
Yes.
We got Skills up there. Fastly, Shopify, Fisker. Ooh, Fisker. Now that's the name we haven't heard in a while. Etsy too. That actually we talked about a couple days ago, I believe. So yeah, thank you, Miss V. Lots of hard work, man. She's putting in all that hard work for you guys. Obviously for me a little bit too, but more for you guys, to be honest. Because even when I wasn't here, she still did the same amount of work. So clap it up for her.
Thank you, Prad.
Hit that like button. Come on,
Thank
smash
you.
that like button. Prad, my man, Austin is still going. Yeah, we'll check out Austin in a second. Someone actually mentioned Prad. It's 13,180. I think you're wrong on that side, but what do I know, right? I don't know what I'm talking about when it comes to futures, especially. I think I see what you're talking about, the 13,180 level right here. But I'm using this volume point of control as my barometer, because the volume point of control over here shows that most of the volume transacted from the start of this month till today, or even some of these candles over here, most of the volume transacted at the 13,080 level. So if that 13,080 level manages to break out to the upside, then I think we have a room for this 13,180, or realistically 13,155. But the fact that we are already seeing a rejection coming in on NQ at the moment at those levels makes me happy for my Apple short that I got right back into near the high a day. My fill is 161.58, and the high of the day is 161.67 on Apple. So Nasdaq at the moment, as you guys can see right there, 3180, 3186. Wow, 130086.50, 130086.50. What can I say? Not even strength and getting oversold. Nasdaq 100 needs to regain strength to break through. Yeah, you know, I wouldn't disagree with that statement a little bit, but pretty good amount of buying coming in across the market, obviously. This could be also shorts covering right before FOMC because they don't want to get burned by a random 2-point move. But, you know, I don't think the shorts covering will be this big of a move overall. It could have started with shorts covering into the move and then the longs noticing some buying coming in and then going long along with it. So you know, multiple reasons why the market had a nice little bump up here, but we could just see some more kangaroo action coming in because we have about another hour, realistically an hour and 15 minutes before we see where the market decides to go off the FOMC notes and FOMC update. So waiting on that one will be very good. I know I did say I'll be sitting on my hands and I didn't sit on my hands ever since. I did get into some trades, but surprisingly enough, my P&L hasn't changed at all. You know, I made some wins, I took some losses, take some wins, took some losses, but all of them have been so minute because I've just been, you know, scalping, that my P&L has stayed the same. So no worries for me, even though I did say I would be sitting on my hands, I didn't, but pretty much technically did sit on my hands because I didn't do anything out of that trades. One trade I am in right now, as you guys can see already, is Apple.
Andres Santana really want us to take a look at ZIM Integrated Shipping Services. So actually we're up on the day almost 2%. We can see obvious support at $62 on that name, and now we broke VWAP going back higher, and high of the day is 64. We're now at 63.58, so I see all the chances for this name to go higher to day highs. 2.2 million volume, which is also great.
Yeah, remember how I said we got to check average volume and relative volume? So, you know, you're not wrong on what you said for the most part, but I think, you know, if we do head over to the high day, we'll just see rejection because relative volume is less than 1. So it looks like the stock is, 2 million shares is not bad at all. Tons of trading opportunities, but relative to the stock, 2 million shares actually is less than how much the stock averagely does.
So average 5 million.
5 mil, there you go. So average shares 5 mil, and today the stock is kind of struggling to have 5 million shares and trading a little bit sideways. So it's not a 100% guarantee that this is true. This will be it, but it's an idea that the lack of volume today compared to history might just be a little bit slow for the stock for the breakout, because when you're looking for breakouts, you need volume. You need volume that pushes it. The way breakouts work is first, how do I explain it? So there's for example, I'm short a stock, Apple. I'm short Apple 160. This is the 160 line on Apple. Where is my stop at? Maybe 160.22. That's my stop. So what do stocks do? They come and they test the stop, and when the stocks break, not only do I get stopped out of my short, there's also other people who are trying to go long at that breakout. So all those, both of them combined, is going to create a volume pocket which pushes the stock higher for the longs on the breakout. That combined, people who notice the volume coming in on that stock will start piling in and push it higher and higher and higher. So when a stock doesn't have volume, the chance of that breakout to get tested and actually break out and then more volume to come in is pretty rare. But all that needs for that is one news article, one tweet from somebody saying, oh, we like ZIM, and volume just comes in, boom, 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 boom. We're just breaking out to the high side. Yeah,
I see. So average, it's the normal volume, and if it's below, means like not the average.
Well, average volume is also for the whole day.
Oh, it's for the day, not for like approximately 3 days.
No,
only for 1 day.
That number you're seeing on average volume is actually being shown for the past 3 months, but that's average volume every day for the past 3 months. Do you understand that?
For the day.
For the day, yes.
Yes.
Got it.
Got it.
Perfect.
Cool.
Perfect. Hopefully, I'm explaining that
Thank you,
right
Prad.
for Miss V.
Yes.
I don't think I'm a good teacher because I have problems like structuring my sentences
No,
sometimes.
perfect. For
So,
me, perfect. I
yeah,
swear. And I'm pretty
awesome.
sure every time I know when you're explaining something to me, I can see that people in the chat say that thank you that you
Okay.
explained me. I'm pretty sure we have a lot of.
I struggle with sentences, so like I say that says just wrong things sometimes, but I'm not trying to say wrong things. As long as it works, I'm happy.
No, you say everything
Thank
right,
you.
and like the way you show it, it also helps a lot.
The visual.
That's right.
Visual learners.
Yes, and Dominic sent another super chat. Thank you so much, Dominic. So many super chats. We appreciate that. Where's Sisa Mohammed, by the way? Anyways, AUST. Hold down on 23. That's right. We're halted at 23.59. We're supposed to open at 23.42 right now, but another hold, and we're up $485. I believe Prad, the name opened at $6.50 IPO, and now it's at 23.40. What's wrong?
What is going on in these IPOs, man? These IPOs are wild these days. Like, you would think like at least one IPO does a normal thing, but no, these IPOs are absolutely wild. And my guess is that, you know, part of it has to do with the lack of liquidity in the market. Congratulations for anyone who's in this stock to the long side. What a crazy move coming in, man. Absolutely crazy. But sadly, as Miss V mentioned, we are halted on the down move. Ooh, all right. 23.42, we halted at 23.42, and looks like we're actually going to open at 23.42. So even that down move doesn't actually have a down move in it. It wants to come back up. So what a crazy move coming in on these IPOs recently. Congratulations to the guy Dominic. You know, Dominic has been trading these IPOs and has been smoking it, I believe, for the most part. I think there's a ghost. Yeah, in my house they do. Not sure where you guys are. Are we going to dump after FOMC? Asks Ping Pong. Yeah, sadly, I don't know the answer to that question. Only time will tell. We have about an hour for that time to tell us anyway. So just gotta wait. Just be patient, and we'll find out eventually if it will drop or if it will pop.
Last time, I remember it was big announcement like this one today, and I actually caught Tesla long.
Nice.
It jumped long right after like it came, and you caught Tesla when it spiked and went back to the downside. And I remember you caught that to the downside and went basically all the way back where it like jumped from.
I don't even remember that, but okay.
Yeah, so that's again like
Yeah.
guys, be careful because maybe first move will be kind of fake move.
How about we do a what's the thing in the chat? A vote.
Yes.
Yeah, we do a vote. Say,
let's do, of course.
does FOMC drop or pop the market? Yeah, perfect.
Gotcha.
So we'll see what the chat thinks that way. The chat's opinion will be able to see if the chat thinks the market's gonna drop or if the chat thinks the market's gonna pop. The ghost of Day Trade the World offices. I'm not sure what you guys are talking about. Opens on 5 out of 6. Poll, drop, poll. Yeah, poll, vote. Priced pop. Priced in pop. Yeah, that could be something. This pop could be priced in. The drop could be priced in. Everything's priced in this market, apparently. What just happened on AUST? Did you guys see that?
Again, yes, I saw.
Oh, it opened and it halted.
Right away.
Oh, okay. I thought these prints just came in out of nowhere. Okay, so yeah, Miss V noticed it more actually. It opened right into another halt. So AUST has halted more than it actually traded today. Absolutely crazy. Pop, drop it, lock it. Pop, drop it, lock it. Pop, drop it, lock it.
What's it? Dropped like Scott?
It's like that's the song too, but Pop Drop It Lock is like another song, like a hip hop rap song. Don't ask me who, I don't know who, and before Neil hears me, we'll stop that conversation right there. The big investor knows he's gonna save 0.5 and made them happy. Yeah, that's what we're waiting on. I'm not gonna read that. Can you show us which stocks is now the highest volume on the market, like Dow? Yeah, for sure.
Easy.
Highest volume. So highest volume leaders right here. RVSN 122 million. AMD doing 121 million shares today. Okay, AMD doing tons of volume. And Uber third spot with 79. Lyft at fourth spot with 71. And then we have some ETFs. TQQQ is basically long QQQ ETF, but 3 times leverage. And SQQQ is basically short QQQ ETF, but also 3 times leverage. And then we have Apple, Redbox, iTub, and so on. So the number 3, the top 4 are RVSN, which I believe was Rail something, AMD, Uber, and Lyft. Those are your top 4 volume leaders of the day.
The poll is up, guys. Does FOMC pop or drop markets? I personally voted for drop, but again, I have no idea, and I'm not short or long biased. I will see there what the data will come, and will judge by the momentum. And actually, we have a super chat from Erica Welch. Prad and Val always putting on an amazing show, always entertaining with the great knowledge. Thank you, Erica. Thank you so much. Such a great feedback. So glad to hear that. Thank you for your super chat. I hope you're having a profitable, great day, and thank you for being with us.
I so want that drop. My UVXY wants the drop. I'm guessing you're long on UVXY. Yeah, I think if the market drops, UVXY pops without a doubt. So hopefully for Dom it works out, but also I can't favor you, Dom, over the other chats, over the other traders in the chat, because they might be long or in the market and they want it to pop. So I pray that the market gives everyone money today and everyone is able to profit out of that in the zero-sum game that we live in, sadly. So good luck, man. Good luck to everyone for the 2 o'clock move. We got about an hour left for that, so maybe, you know, time to take a little breather, time to take a break, time to you know, focus on what really you want to focus on the trade setups that could be possible. So just get ready to possibly make some money across the board for yourself. AUST, we're still waiting for this one to open up so we can move away from this one. NASDAQ getting ready to go back to the north side. S&P 500 getting ready to go north side a little bit more. And NASDAQ is still negative on the day, though. So NASDAQ still negative on the day by only 0.04%. So not too much negative, just slightly negative. But here comes the possible move to the north side one more time. That 13K breakout long maybe could have been a good idea to take, but missed out on that opportunity on SoFi over there, not SoFi, on the overall market. Facebook popping up to high day over here. High day is actually 212.78. So with the market popping, with Apple popping, with everything popping, I'm thinking about, you know, taking a Facebook short near the high day, which is pretty close to where we are right now. So let's see if market can pop a little bit more and give us that opportunity. And also go take a quick look at Apple. Why Apple keeps on ripping. Apple 162.15, I guess, would be something to keep on watch for. And right now, man, these stocks are oof, oof.
Pra, we were discussing, you remember that patterns, again, we rely on key levels, not on patterns, because, guys, some of you do. We kind of know fuel, that head and shoulders. And you remember cup? So looks like now Tesla looks like a cup. Looks like this is thing, and this goes the handle for a cup.
That's too big of a time span on the 1 minute. That's
you're right. And also we have this thing in here, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, never mind, forget about this, guys. But Tesla went back to day highs. We touched that 914, got back to the down a little bit, and now trying again. So great, Tesla back to where it started from.
Oh, I want to take a short now, Miss V, on Tesla. Oh, why did you show that to me? That makes me want to short Tesla. I'm just gonna stay away from that one. I know how Tesla shorting Tesla ends up working out for me most of the time. But right now, man, Facebook. Oh, okay. Facebook getting ready to give me maybe some short opportunities near the high day, but you know, we're just patiently waiting right now because NASDAQ does want to rip. NASDAQ finally in the green side today. Nasdaq finally in the green territory for the day. That Facebook long was gonna be so money from the low of day that now I'm gonna probably FOMO into a Facebook short because we missed out on that extra money that potentially could have been into my pocket. So man, what a crazy move coming in. AMD ripping also apparently. Yeah, it is. AMD now at $94. So congratulations for all the tech stocks today. Beautiful, beautiful longs, man. Gotta love watching the market wake up this way.
Absolutely. Like so many things are happening in one day. Very exciting. And we have actually a person who's for the first time on the chat, Beach Bum Trading.
Ooh.
I found out from conversation with our other chat members. So guys, thank you so much, first of all, to all of you for being so kind, welcome other people, like telling about our community and supporting them. And Beach Bum Trading, welcome. Glad you found us. Please subscribe and catch us live every day from 8:30 a.m. until 4 p.m. Eastern time, and not only live but day trading live. And again, today is the perfect day, I guess, to join us for the first time, because today a lot of things are happening. Dynamic day. And if any other first-time viewers on the chat, guys, please be welcome. Say hi. We're a very nice community, and I really ask you to subscribe, because let me show you real quick and check with you here actually how many subscribers more do we need for before coming to 300,000. Oh wow, we have a new how you call that,
Banner.
Nice.
Well, I'm in there too.
You're
Let's
here
go.
too.
Let's go.
Weren't you?
I like that banner so much more than the banner we used to have.
Me too. I look so bad there.
Dude, I
So
know
cute,
that
I
banner
like
is
it.
so bad. The one we
Yeah.
had earlier. Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
Let's go.
it looks
Yo,
so much more
Liz?
professional. And here, like streaming every day, and we have like all the main information. Awesome. Liz is on fire.
Liz is killing it. Liz
And,
needs a raise.
Yeah, and 294,000 subscribers, which means only 6,000 subs more to become 300,000.
Now I'm just waiting on our thumbnail to get updated. Our
Right.
thumbnail.
Yes.
That's the only thing that I feel like is
Yes.
lagging a little bit.
Yeah.
Everything else, like their
This is the
thumbnails are getting better.
close.
Look at those thumbnails.
Yeah, we're getting there.
We're getting there, man. We're upgrading, and this is thanks to you guys. You know, thank you for watching. Thank you for hitting the like. Thank you for the super chats. Thank you for all the love and support you guys shower us with over here on Trader TV Live. And as you guys can see, we're putting that to somewhat of a decent use over there. You know, Liz absolutely smoking those Photoshop skills over there, putting it on display. When is Fed? Fed is at 2 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. SoFi is moving for a chance. Is there a particular reason? Not sure what the reason is, to be honest, on SoFi, but SoFi has been on an absolute tear today, all the way up to $7, and I missed out on my short opportunity at 7 on SoFi. Looks like it gave you a decent, almost 20 cents per share short opportunity over there. Facebook now 213.45. Wow, Facebook. Wow, Apple. Wow, AMD. Wow, Microsoft. Wow, Tesla. What else can we say wow about? Wow, Twitter maybe?
Wow, Prad.
Let's go check out if Twitter is wowable. Actually, no, Twitter is not wowable. Twitter is actually holding sideways, trading a lot more like a buyout stock over there. Bro, you look so bad in that thumbnail. I know, the our thumbnail. I hate our thumbnail over there, man. It's atrocious, absolutely atrocious.
I didn't think so.
No, I hate it. I hate that thumbnail, but I just never said anything about it. But now that a viewer said it, I can finally talk about it. I hate that damn thumbnail. And I keep waiting for Liz to change it. I'm like, oh, maybe today. Oh, maybe today. Oh, maybe today.
Honestly, if she changed that, I want my picture to be as it used to
Retaken?
be. No, I want mine to be left there, because, like, honestly, like on the social media, the last pictures of me, I don't really like that.
Yeah.
Like, and this one I like. So I'm kind of scared to retake.
I'll retake with my blonde hair, you know, get my blonde hair in there for once. You'll probably never see this hair again in my life, so get a nice little picture taken for myself in there. But yeah, we just have to wait to see what happens. This market is unbelievable. Unbelievable. What a rip in the S&P 500 and on the Nasdaq 100. Facebook is now up 1% on the day at $214. Where is this rip coming from? Does someone know something? Is there actually a quarter bump coming only? Like, someone has to know something for this move. This is absolutely insane for me to even realize what we're watching right now across the board on the stock market. Crazy, 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 crazy.
Dominic asked what's the open for AUST, but oh, it just halted. It was open before that, and open is 14.85. So basically, it shows like exactly where we halted down. So, or no, wait, am I missing out something?
No, I think you're good. It halted on the way
14,
down, halted
yes.
immediately again.
Oh yeah, 14.85. Yeah, so a little bit down. So looks like we're again gonna do this
The
game.
dance,
Mm-hmm.
the beautiful dance that the market loves doing. Yeah, most likely gonna do that dance one more time. So just gotta gear up and get ready for this one. But no, man, S&P 500, I cannot believe it. Just believe it, Prad. Just believe it. Market is in a crazy rip territory today. Market oversold the past week. Yeah, I guess you could say that. I wouldn't say it was oversold, but obviously Nasdaq went into bear territory, down more than 20% from all-time highs. So putting the market into bear territory, yeah, I guess you could say it was oversold. I'm guessing you're probably using indicators such as MSIs and RSIs for MACDs and RSIs over there for MSI, which is a laptop company or a computer company. I meant the RSIs or MACDs to indicate you that it's oversold off. Yeah, nothing wrong with using those indicators, but I think the market has a lot more room to the downside, to be honest. But that's just because I'm an absolute bear in the stock market. Smash the like, guys, for Miss V. Almost 1K. Yes, are we almost 1K? Let's go. I love seeing that we're so close to 1K today. Before even 130. Let's quickly go make sure what it is. Only 834 right now, and I'm saying only just to that's not bad, to be honest. 800 before 1 o'clock is not bad at all. But you know what's really not bad is this move in the market currently. S&P 500 at day's high. So try a quick little short over here on the S&P 500. MES/M22CM for 41.91 is the high of the day. 41.93, bang, bang, bang. And now let's see if we can also get into some other positions elsewhere. Maybe Apple short one more time over here. See if we can get into an Apple short. As we are short futures, it might make sense. Only makes sense to get into an Apple short, risking the high a day over there. So taking a quick little entry over there too. Let's see if we can get into that one. Facebook, we had the Facebook short, but we let that one go. Yeah, we let that one go. So Facebook coming off right now big time. We had basically what's the high date? We had, I think, 21417 or something, and immediately down 50 cents in the money for anyone who had that short. Looks like the market might have found the top near 4,200. High day today on the futures is actually 41.91, so pretty close to 4,200 over there on the futures. Might have just found the top for a minor correction, and then maybe we rip later on again. Who knows, right? We just gotta be patient to find out. But a lot of time left for the FOMC currently, which is what everyone's patiently waiting for. Waiting for that beautiful opportunity coming in off the FOMC minutes. Now 4 points in the money. 5 points in the money on the future short off that level. Let's see if we can get a move all the way back to 41.80 or so, which is probably where I'll think about covering a good 9-point move, good 10-point move to the downside. Take that quick little scalp on the futures and get out the way, move, get out the way, move. It's exactly as the 28th April. Big, long, massive dump. I guess it depends on the Fed. Yeah, a lot of it does depend on the Fed, but obviously it could also be a absolute repetition of history. Whatever happened yesterday could happen today again, and that's a setup that we do often, which is, yesterday's high, yesterday's low. Whatever level we bounced off yesterday could be the same level we bounced off today, and that's basically history repeating itself, showing you levels. I see that FB is not very wow. It's just sitting in flat. I'm not sure. I would agree with your statement over there. FB is very wild, to be honest. FB moved from a down 2% day to moving all the way to flat, which is a crazy long on Facebook. And we actually had that long. Most of us had that long on Facebook from 207 all the way up to I had it up to 219, but I think Sean actually had it all the way up to 212 and even maybe more. So Facebook is indeed a wild kind of trade if you ask me. And now you might be able to work a short in here, may be able to work a short. You just have to wait for it, I guess, to see if it actually pays out for you. I'm throwing out a stop over here for my Apple short. All right, done. Stops are sent out, and Facebook coming to the downside. Futures also coming to the downside. 7 points in the money now on my future short. So let's go, baby. Trying to take some profits over here on across the board, not only in equities but also in futures. $7 per share off the bottom is wow worthy. Yeah, thank you, Tyrone, for mentioning that. Indeed, $7 a share from the bottom of the day is very wow worthy indeed. You cannot use a dark theme when you mix it up with a lot of white. I mean, I could honestly get rid of this chart and do this. I could honestly just get rid of that chart because I never even used that chart, honestly. Let me just load up a new one and just replace it with that one over here. Bang. Yeah. There we go. And then we just have to link this one to link one, and then bang, and then we just put this one over here to daily. 1 day. Awesome. And we're good to go. Ta-da! I hope you're happy now. All right. Good morning, Ganesh. Good morning, my friend. Good morning. When does the strong dollar start to weigh on things? Ooh, yeah, the U.S. dollar kind of strong. Yeah, that's another question for inflation over there. When does that start weighing on things over there? Obviously, we are now at our target on the future. So as I said, I will be scalping this. I think I should just stick to my rules and take that scalp as I said I would be, instead of trying to make a bigger trade out of that. So we are out of our let me also move this to the downside a little bit more, that way it's not blocking that. And then my OCD is going to come into play, so let me just do this for my OCD over there. Bang, 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 bang. There we go. Awesome. So MES/M22CM. Well, as I said, I have my target at 41.80. We took that profit at 41.80. We're also taking some size off on Apple right now, because Apple, I'm not really risking too much size on, too much to the upside on Apple. So being 10 cents in the money, I'm going to take some size out there. I'm going to hold the rest of it for a possible move back to the downside if market comes off, that is. But if market doesn't come off and Apple rips back to the north side, we just take that stop one more time. We got stopped a couple times on that one, but still very tiny loser on Apple today, because we've been managing our risks so well on that stock. Pelosi is front running the market. Okay, dude. Scoop some BTTX. Nice 4-hour candles. Close. Super cautious. BTTX. I believe Dominic was talking about the stock too, and I'm not sure how he's trading it over there. But yeah, BTTX, 13 million shares traded today. Came off a little bit off that $2 level. Let's see if we got an even bigger move to the downside, or do we continuously find support at VWAP the way it has been all day on said stock. So looks like the stock might just wake up a little bit, taking some more profits on this 23-cent win right now that we have on Apple. And now we plan to hold the last few shares we have for the overall move back to 161, so we can get $1 or more per share on that one. And let's see if we can do so. LTHM at near pre-market highs. Before I pull that stock up, I'm going to go look right here if there's even any volume on that. If there is no volume on it, I will not. Okay, you got lucky. Livian Corporation, 13% relative volume. So it looks like the stock actually has something going on in it, worthy enough to talk about it. So let's go over here. Pop, 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 pop. There we go. On New York. Come on. LTHM moving up north today 24% and actually having some volume. I thought this stock was gonna have, you know, almost no volume on it. Usually when I see stocks with the names that I've never seen before, they have almost no volume on it. But LTHM doing tons of volume, or even on the relative scale. Apple now 41 cents in the money. Let's go, Apple. That's the short that we were working for, and we finally got that short, and instantly we're in the money on Apple, even after taking all those tiny losses that we built up on it. Instantly in the money, and that's the risk to reward ratio that we're talking about. Take tiny couple 10-cent losses, tiny 10-cent losses, tiny 10-cent losses, but when you end up getting that 40-cent move, you either break even or you start making money on the amount of shares you have, basically. LTHM doing something at the moment, but looks like, you know, volume died off a little bit. Volume picked up right here, but immediately died off also. So with that volume, did not really manage to break past the high of day. So I'm not really sure if the stock still has any strength to continue its extension anywhere else. And the future short we had went down a little bit more. Looks like we could have made another 5 points per share, 5 points per contract on that one, but we missed out on that move to the downside. 41.75 coming in as a support for S&P 500. Nasdaq heading back to the downside here, which could take our Apple short even more than only 30-40 cents in the money, which we have seen for the most part right now. Market obviously woke up, but now market looking to go back to bed again. Fed 100 basis points would definitely help run away inflation. Yeah, that would also kill the stock market and everyone's portfolios. 100 basis points, man, come on. Neil's over there literally holding his stomach and dying. That's a good one. Neil's dying over there with the joke. He's holding his stomach and dying. You killed Neil. Yep, afraid Powell will be cruel. I don't know. I think Powell will be turning the printer on, but who knows, man. Powell has been known to turn the printer on for the most part, but they are looking to be a little bit more strict on the market here. They do want to maintain the inflation, control the inflation. They've seen it get it out of hand, obviously. So they're gonna go probably with the drastic measures. At least I believe that was the terminology used. We are going to do everything in our arsenal. We're going to use everything in our arsenal to maintain inflation, was the words that they used last time, I believe. T-Doc continue to recover or falls back. T-Doc continue to recover or falls back. I know T-Doc on the earnings day got beat down big time to the downside, but most of that loss was because of goodwill. So I'm not, you know, obviously I don't know the future. I can't tell you that, oh, it's going to 100% recover or anything. So I don't know if it will do that, but ever since that earnings report came out, T-Doc managed to find buyers in front of $30 and move up. But at the same time, we're also finding rejection coming in at $40. So we have a range of $10 between $30 to $40 on T-Doc. If $40 does break and show us some strength past the $40, I think there could be a potential move to like 50 or something. But yeah, overall idea so far is obviously negative because of the earnings report that came out not too long ago on the stock. Powell's favorite term is toolbox. Yeah, in his arsenal, in his toolbox. I can't wait to see what kind of tools they'll be using this time. You know, maybe a hammer, maybe a screwdriver, maybe a jackhammer. You know, powered tools. India and Australia might have an expected 0.75 increase, so surprise rate hike today. I know Australia already raised their hike to a pretty crazy point, the largest they have done so in the longest time. So I know Australia already is under those under that already. Maybe a plumbus. Plumbus? What are you talking about plumbuses for, man? First you take the splooge, then you take the schleem, then you rub the splooge and the schleem, and then you take it and put it in this machine, and then you rub it, and then comes out the plumbus, right? Prad, what's your shorts before 2 p.m.? Market looks like it wants to pop. I have my stops out, my friend. Thank you for telling me that, though. Yeah, I have my stop out. I'm not too worried about anything. If it does stop me out, then we just take that stop out. I'm also crossed up enough to the point where if the move is way too volatile, I take the worst fill possible. Even if the worst fill possible comes in, I'm still okay with it. But no, I do appreciate you looking out for me. Dhanyawad, shukriya, arigato, dhanya, shukriya, arigato. That's only 3 languages I can probably say thank you in that I'm thinking about. I can't think of any other language to say thank you in. Prad, thoughts on Twilio long-term hold? Ooh, yeah, I have no thoughts on that one. If you like the company, then you like the company. I have no thoughts on that one, my friend. What you think of Google with the split and enter Dow? I love the Google split coming up because I'm going to be buying some shares. I'm a big Google fan. I've been Google fan since you know, for God knows how long now. I think my first Google phone was the Nexus phone, the Nexus something, when Google didn't even used to make their own phones. So I think it was the LG Nexus. I think LG used to make them, if I remember correctly. So yeah, I used to be a big fan of Google ever since, and nothing changes in my mind. If Google does split, I mean, we do know it's splitting, not if. When Google does split, I will be buying some shares of that for sure, and of Amazon. And apparently Shopify has a split coming up also in June, a 10:1 split on Shopify. Google still doesn't make their phones, HTC does. That's lies. I think Google makes their own phone right now. Google Pixel 6 is their own phone, right? Yeah, not HTC. Google has been making their phones for a while now, man. I had a Nexus, yeah, Nexus 6P or something. I remember those. What's up, Miss V?
AUST halted again?
AUST is gonna halt all day, Miss V.
Okay, got it.
It's gonna halt all day.
But great, I came back, guys, and we're actually not 893 likes, which means 100 likes needed for us to get to that 1K. We can do it early, and again, Fab will be at 2 p.m. So we would really appreciate if we can get that 1K likes as early as possible, so that we can concentrate on upcoming Fed. And in terms of our poll, majority of people actually think that after FOMC, markets will pop. Let's see, and super excited for that. And again, I'm thinking if I want to get into a trade or not, but I think I will see, like, when it comes. Because again, like, guys, yesterday I had one of the most losing day.
You have 40 minutes. Just sit on your hands.
Okay.
Don't make a trade for 40 minutes. Trade at 2 o'clock.
Sure.
Like, why even put that risk on yourself? I'm telling that to myself right now. You know what? Let's close this trade. Well, let's just close this trade.
No, I don't want to be
We're
the
done with
reason.
this trade. We're done with this trade. Close that trade. We're walking away with it. Just don't trade for 40 minutes. Practice what you preach, right? Practicing what I preach.
That's right.
Where are we going to? Yeah, Chris is Prad Telugu? Yes, I am Telugu. Or maybe you were telling Cool if I'm Telugu, and yeah, Cool knows I'm Telugu too. So yeah, for anyone who doesn't know, I am. I know I look Punjabi. I know I have the kara that Punjabis wear because my dad's Punjabi, but no, I am not Punjabi. I am Telugu, and a very good-looking, fair-skinned Telugu at that point. I'm just joking for all of you guys. I know. There's like a connotation in India, especially from where I was born. It's like you know, the fairer skins in South are like godly or something, because it's very hard to be a fair skin in South, and when you're North Indian, you're a lot more fair skinned in North India. That's why. North Indians are a lot more fair skinned and South Indians are a lot more dark skinned, mainly because the South Pole is literally at the equator. You're at the center of the earth, where the highest concentration of the sunlight falls right upon you, and you're burning every single day. Absolutely. Fair and lovely. Oh my goodness. I haven't heard that word in so long, dude. The fair and lovely thing. Oh my goodness. Now I'm thinking about all the fair and lovely advertisements. Oh my god, I'm crying right now. I haven't seen those advertisements in ever. I actually have to go to India in December for my younger brother's marriage. I can't wait to see this fair and lovely advertisements. Let's move away from this one a little bit. No, that's just India. It's South India compared to North India stuff. But man, I'm crying right now. I'm crying. I'm crying. All right, coming back from that topic a little bit, let's go check on what some of these stocks are doing at the moment. Oop, I typed in the wrong spot. I typed in the wrong box over there. AMD now $95 almost. What just happened? There we go. AMD almost the law you remembered, Fair and Lovely. Yeah, exactly. AMD almost $95, only 40 cents away from $95 on. Are you guys talking about Vico Therapeutic Ayurvedic Cream? Yo, stop with these advertisements, man. Stop putting advertisements in my face that I remember. I'm gonna start crying too much. All right, AMD, man. Look at this AMD move. Trail stop 93.90. So if 93.90 breaks, you're out. That's what that means. So yeah, he has a stop to get out in profit, and his long is basically low a day. So even if that 93.20, I believe he said, breaks, he's still getting stopped out in the money, baby. So that's a beautiful trade coming in. Are you still holding your Facebook, big man? What a guy. Let's go. He's still holding his Facebook. I know I closed my short over here. Tiny short. Still up on Facebook. And he's holding it from these 207s over there. Let's go, Sean. Killing it on that side. Congratulations. $5.40 in the money on Facebook. Killing it, my guy. Killing it. Prad, T-Doc one more time. Yeah, we can go back to T-Doc. Ooh, my stomach starts rumbling. I think it's lunchtime.
Do you know what we have
where we
for
going
lunch?
to? Sorry?
Do you know what we have for lunch?
I think I saw when I went to go pee, but I don't really know what it is. I saw chicken. That's all I saw.
It's baked ravioli bolognese.
Oh, I saw chicken.
Maybe you and I have something different on the menu?
Maybe Brandon is also on a special menu, because what Brandon was eating had like a bowl. Anyways, Brandon had chicken in it. Ravioli? Okay, I like ravioli.
I like ravioli too.
Yeah. I especially like raviolis that have like spinach with the cheese inside.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, if it's only cheese ravioli, I'm not that big of a fan of it. If it has spinach and cheese, I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. RBSN to the moon. RBSN to the moon, apparently. And RBSN picking up right now. Yeah. RBSN finding support at $2. Miss V actually called out this drop on RBSN when she was here. And ever since that drop, we started finding support at that $2 level. And now we're getting some nice bump coming in on RBSN, along with the NASDAQ market, which is in the positive territory after struggling the whole day. Struggled for so long on LYFT has size on the bids. LYFT on NQ has size on the bids, but that size is getting tested. Now let's see if that size is actually a refreshing size, meaning it's an iceberg order. Does it refresh? Nope, that size got taken out. So good thing we didn't try to go long off of that level, and we just left that trade alone completely. Moving on from LYFT, where we go next? RVSM, we talked about that. SO8N, I'm guessing there's no volume on this one. Not on New York, not on NASDAQ. SO8N, maybe you meant SOUN. SO8N. SOAN on markets that I cannot pull up. I'm sorry, unless you meant SOUN. I want some Mali Dalu. What the heck is that? Mali Dalu? Malidalu? I'm trying to say it in a Telugu way in case that's Telugu, but no, I don't recognize that word. Fancy Prad. I'm not sure what that is.
It's
Boeing
something
thoughts.
sweet.
Sorry, Monsieur?
Malidalu is a classic Telangana sweet dish, which is combination
Okay,
of
so it is Telugu.
chapati, jaggery, and dry fruit mixed together and made into a wonderful laddu.
How come I've never heard of this? M-I-L Malidalu. I've never heard of this before. Maybe I can ask my mom. Oh, it says laddu? Is this a laddu, right? Okay. Okay. Yeah, never had it before. Oh, I had this one before. Oh, okay. This is Sunni laddu. Is that what it is? My mom just calls it Sunni laddu. I think this is what this is. If that's what it is. If it's not Sunni laddu, then it's probably something else. I don't know. Anyways, the laddus are just sweets for anyone who's wondering. Coming back from food, though, stop making me hungry, chat. Let's go take a look at some stocks. Maybe SOUN. You know, someone tried to pull up SOUN but said SNOA. SNOA. Thank you. Finally figured out what the stock is. So now we can actually pull it up. SNOA Bandar Laddu. Oh my God. Do we have like that many Telugus in the chat right now? XQCL. XQCL. We got juicers in the chat too. Okay. Dude, this chat's getting too wild these days, man. Crazy. All right. SNOA down 4% with no volume realistically. 1 million shares on a $3 stock is almost a sleeper in my opinion. But let's go check what the relative volume is. Relative volume actually says something different than what I said. Relative volume says there are eyes on this stock. It's 3 times what it usually does, and there are people trading it. Sonoma Pharmaceuticals, but it's very much sideways, isn't it? Very much sideways over here, and not really giving us better opportunities. Looks like it's in a 6-cent range, 5-cent range that you can scalp in. Barfi is my favorite. I said stop talking about food. I gotta stop reading food things in here. People just keep talking about food in here.
Good, I don't know those dishes, so I'm like a bit...
If I don't know if you would like barfi, but barfi is it sounds bad. Barfi, it sounds like barf, but no, it's this like little diamond-shaped sweet that's heavenly scent.
Yeah.
It's like I think it's made out of almonds because it tastes like almond a little bit,
Nice.
but it's. Whew, I love it.
Yeah?
Look it up. BARFI. It's
oh
like
my
this
God, I
diamond thing.
forgot chips.
Oh, it's all good. I don't even remember it. I don't even remember it. Do you mainly trade shares or options? Not sure my previous message went through or not. So Club 1 FM, we over here are Day Trade the World. We only trade shares, future contracts, future contracts, currency, and even a little bit crypto. But on our platform, crypto is a little dead on the volume end, so we mostly only trade over here currencies, futures, and equities. Options are not a part of our system. Valeriia, have you ever had a samosa? I'm sure she has.
I love samosas.
Let me tell you that
on.
though, your samosa is not the right samosa.
Why?
Canadian samosas are not the right samosa.
I like the last time I tried it. I take them usually from Rabba.
Rabba? Yeah.
Yeah.
Rabba's even worse.
Yeah.
No.
Sucks.
If I ever go to India and if I come back and I'm able to carry samosas for you, the samosa in Hyderabad are ridiculous.
Yeah.
They're so good.
So hungry.
Like, you don't understand. Like, the Punjabi samosas and the Telugu samosas are so different. The Punjabi samosas have like peas in them. I hate peas. And that's what the Canadian samosas are. They're all
Yes.
Punjabi samosas. They have peas in them. They have like ajwain in them and stuff. I hate that. Like, the actual samosa is just supposed to be a spicy potato ball put inside a samosa, and you eat that, you chew on that, and it's just like, my mouth is watering, man.
I am hungry now, so I will just help us a little bit to get out of this food topic. Here we have someone said that look at AUST, it went all the way to the downside, and often that's what's happening with IPOs. We opened at 6.50, now we're in another hold and supposed to open at 9.26, so very close to the price where we opened at. So yes, guys, common thing for IPOs.
Yeah, I mean, it's not really a common thing for IPOs, but
Really?
it's common right now. Yeah, it's common right now because of the market environment that we're in. But what we're watching right now on IPOs is not that common. Usually these IPOs open up and just trade sideways a little bit. Don't do the pops we're seeing right now. So I think it's something with the market environment, because at least I haven't noticed this in the last year when I was actually trading IPOs. And I used to trade a lot of IPOs. So I haven't noticed this back then. But right now, we're watching it. Hate is a bad word. Hate is a strong word. Dislikes better. No, I hate the Punjabi samosas. Trust me. The peas inside the samosa do not belong in there. But obviously the chat doesn't want me to talk about food. They're getting angry, and I understand this is a stock show, not a food show. So I'll move away from that a little bit. Get back into the stock market. Also, it's making me hungry talking about it. All right.
Same here.
So move away from that one. S&P 500 now coming back to the downside a little bit. So that short that we had on S&P 500, the top top wick of the day short that we had on S&P 500. Maybe we could have held that a little bit more, but obviously we just talked to Miss V about how don't even bother about taking a trade till 2 o'clock. That's what I'm going to be thinking about, not taking a trade till 2 o'clock. So just sitting on my hands, but I'll be more than happy pulling up stocks that you want me to talk about. So put some stickers in there. Let's go. Take a look at Tyson Foods. I believe they had earnings, or was it Yum Brands that had earnings?
Yum, yes, they had.
Yum Brand had earnings. Tyson Food ticker is what? TSN. So Tyson Foods better have some volume on this one. Nah, 500,000 shares is almost nothing on this one. We know Yum Brands had earnings report, but also along with the Yum Brands, the company that that holds, what is this company? Where is it? Not Tupperware, Brinker International, the parent of Chili's and other restaurant chains, fell 10 cents shy and tumbled 10% in pre-market. Their ticker is EAT. EAT and YUM. Let's go take a look at these two. YUM on on New York. So YUM, I don't even see Yum Brands on my watch list as to the earnings report, but looks like they did not bad, maybe in line, maybe perfectly in line with it, and hence we're not seeing the stock go too far to the downside. Let's go confirm what it is. No, they missed on earnings. They missed on revenue by missed on revenue by 2 cents, and they slightly missed on missed on earnings by 2 cents and missed on revenue slightly too. So I guess not having too big of a miss on Yum Brands, helping the stock out, and also I'm guessing they guided better, so that probably helped them out on that side. The other stock that we were talking about is actually EAT, Brinker International, parent company of Chili's and other restaurants, which got dumped by 10% to the downside today in pre-market and extending that move to almost 17%. So now down 17 with 2.6 million shares traded on Brinker International. Where are we going to next?
While we have some time, I wanted to bring that segment, top 10 traders for today. And again, guys, to remind you, we trade with Day Trade the World prop firm. We use P-Parade platform, and it's available everywhere in the world except for the US due to regulations. If you're interested, I will absolutely send you the link on the chat so you can learn more. And here we go again. Those are profits for yesterday. It's P&L for one person. We don't know where they're located, but only markets they were trading. So we have 65,300 profit trading AMX, Canada, Chicago, Nasdaq, New York, NYMX. Second place, we have almost 30,000 profit trading European markets. Third place, 27,000 trading Nasdaq in New York. Fourth, 23,000 profit trading American, Canadian markets. And fifth place, 15,000 profit trading European markets. So guys, congratulations everyone. Again, proud to be part of Day Trade the World, and let's go.
All right. I'm still getting emails about my last job of an automation tester. People are asking me to see if I'm still available for a job posting over there.
Sweet.
Hilarious.
No,
hilarious.
you're taken.
Take it?
Taken.
Taken. Oh, I'm taken. That's right. I am. Lucid. Ooh, yeah. Why don't we take a look? Not Lucid. Was it Lucid? No, I'm not thinking about Lucid. LCID, though. We can go take a Lucid. Anything on Lucid, guys? Let's go check out what Lucid is doing today. Pretty much nothing. Yeah, we're down 2% on Lucid, but not much real trading happened. It looks like we dropped off the opening drive and just traded sideways. Now we got a nice little pump up over here with the overall market that's obviously in the green side. Nasdaq up 0.2, S&P 500 up 0.2. That's insane, man. S&P 500 was up 0.2 on the day, then went into negative because of Nasdaq, and then Nasdaq now basically up 0.2 on the day, and S&P 500 just back to the high a day. So crazy moves across the board today on the market, and in the next 20 minutes or 25 minutes realistically, we're gonna see some even more crazy moves probably coming in. So let's just get ready for that. Tony will do that job for you, Prad. What job again? Oh, the QA job, right? The QA job. Tony is taking all the jobs at the moment. You know what though? We haven't seen Tony in a while because he got deported back to the back office. So Tony got deported to the back office. He's no longer on the floor. So we haven't seen Tony in a while now. Maybe I just walk back there and give Tony a high five, say what's up, Tony, because usually I walk in, I give him a fist bump, and then I come over here.
He
Today, no fist
transferred
bump.
all his candies there too, though.
all
That's the
candies
sad
too?
part. Yes, I've been there yesterday. He transferred all his candies there. But 1K likes, and this is the shimmy time. So guys, thank you so much. I hope you're streaming with us. And again, we didn't get 1K likes so early in a long time. So love you all. Thank you so much. Wish you luck for the fad. And we have a super chat from Damian Stevens. Great show as always. Can we dive into the Google and Amazon stock split? Preference of picking up some now for the long-term account at these levels compared to after, or is there no difference? First of all, thank you so much for calling our show great. I love that you enjoyed, and definitely we can talk. I believe we had conversation with you about like getting into the stock before or after the split. We're talking like personally I looking for Google to split to get into the long-term shareholder. But Brad, do you see like any reasons like as for you it's better to get before the split or after split, or it doesn't really matter? Or it depends on what person is chasing?
So I think what you said over there is pretty good. It's it's what you're chasing at the end of the day. But it doesn't matter if you're getting it now or getting it tomorrow, because what you get it now will be the conversion will all end up being the same thing. But what I'm thinking though is if Google keeps on coming down right now, this would be a good spot to load up on Google and Amazon for the split, because going into the split, these stocks are going to go probably higher. People are going to be buying the stock going into the split and so on. And if that happens, when the stock does split, do you want the 2,280 split or do you want the 2,560 split?
Makes
It really
sense.
depends up to you where you want it to split. But I think the earnings report coming in on Google and the stock market crumbling upon itself gave us these opportunities to buy these splitting companies in a way better price than we previously probably were going to. Example for Google. What am I saying? Amazon, the one with the biggest drop that we saw of the earnings report. So here's a 25% drop on Google from all-time highs, and Amazon also dropped a pretty drastic. I think it dropped 20% on that day off the earnings report. So let's actually, oopsie daisy, let's actually do this here. There we go. Amazon down 34% from all-time highs. So if Amazon goes down to $2,000 or $2,100 and gives us an opportunity to buy one share here and then ends up going back to 2,800, obviously when it does split, it looks better for you, and it depends on you. I think these prices are not bad for that split play, because they might jump up a little bit going into the split, which is we still don't have a date on these. I thought they were supposed to have a July 19th. GOOGL. There we go. Google actually has a split 18th of July date already marked on there, but Amazon doesn't actually have a date marked out yet, it looks like. And Shopify has a date marked out, which is on the 29th of June. July 19th is so close to my birthday. Woo! June 3rd is Amazon? Okay, so June 3rd. Oh, I typed in June instead of Amazon. June 3rd is Amazon, and we have to wait for that one. Coming in soon. No, not too far away from June, eh, boys? Come on, let's get ready for this.
Time will fly, and actually, thank you, Brad. I think you literally answered that question greatly. Even I noted something for myself, and I want to welcome a new member, Kevin Miller. Thank you so much for becoming a member. Welcome to the family. We appreciate the support so much, and I just hope you're having a profitable day and wish you a lot of profitable trades ahead.
This guy changed his username now. He used to be a different username, right? Same
Yes.
picture, different username. This
Now
guy
he
changed
should
his
be
username.
Tinder swindler. Next.
Tinder swindler. That's exactly what he is now. Google in May will accept gambling on horse races in some state. Is that true? Wow. Okay, that could give Google more money than they already make, because we know gambling has been a pretty lucrative business for New York ever since they legalized it. And yeah, welcome, Cabin. We love you. Thank you for joining the party over here. Kevin, not cabin. Why'd you say cabin? You made me say cabin. Kevin. Uh, Nah, I'm with the boys. Yo, Matt, what's wrong with you over there? Out of AMD, if 94 breaks to the downside, so AMD pretty close to 94, VWAP, 100 period EMA, 50 period EMA, everything coinciding with that 94 level, and looks like Sean's successful trade off the 92 bottom, almost $2.50 per share on the full move, but you know, it looks like he captured $2 on it, successful long off the lows. Along with that long, some of the other longs that even I had were Facebook, but obviously Sean executed that way better. And Facebook short, man, we had the top of the day short and the bottom of the day long on Facebook, but obviously we don't have any size for that Facebook short right now, so we missed out on that trade. And Apple most likely coming to the downside a little bit. No, Apple ripped even more higher. Apple went up to 162.53 and is showing you a little bit of rejection coming in right now, maybe for Apple, with the overall market, which is coming down with it. So let's see if they do come down, how low do they go? Because there's not much time left for FOMC. Only 20 minutes left for FOMC, and we're expecting the market to go sideways for the FOMC. So maybe some volume will be taken out of the market. And noticing that there's only 20 minutes, I'm actually going to go hit the washroom now. That way I don't have to be worried about it at 2 o'clock. So Miss V, do you mind taking over?
Sure, guys. So I'm keeping an eye on Tesla. Obviously, Tesla is up 0.40%. That's great. We broke previous high of the day, I believe. So at 9:30, we were at around. It's not even Tesla. It's Google. I'm like, what? Come on, chart. Yeah, this is Tesla, and yes, obviously we broke day highs earlier. We got all the way to 920s. Out of 920s, we got rejected a little bit, but again, looks strong. And let's see what Feds will bring to the market. I'm super excited, a little bit nervous, but again, I have a few strategies. One of the strategies, if I don't see I want to get in anything, I just won't do so, because again, guys, yesterday I had one of the most losers day ever from my live trading. I'm not even live trading for that long, but still. And today I have been able to cover majority of that loss, so which is great. And I really want to protect my profit. I don't want to get into impulsive trades. Better I would be like consistent, and by the end of the week I would fully cover that loss and maybe even get back to the profitable territory. The second one, I will go for momentum trading. When market starts moving and volume comes in any of those direction, I might just jump in and take like a quick scalp. Or the third thing, I will wait until that move will settle down again, both direction down onto the upside. I will wait until it will settle down and markets will start kind of get back to normal of that volume. And yeah, so I have 3 strategies, and we'll see what I will do. Even I don't know what I'm going to do. All depends. And again, I really want to trade Tesla during the Fed, but it's very dangerous. I think it's a bad decision. And I'm looking for SPY maybe. SPY on AM, it's still like $417, so could make a good profit on that one. Yeah, and we have good moves on that one. SPY now up 0.26% and also broke the highs earlier today to 418 and now moving sideways ahead of Fed. Just loaded up on puts for a move down when FOMC starts. Eric is great. That's your plan. Again, on this poll, I voted that FOMC will bring drop for the markets, but majority of you guys, at least majority of people who participated in the poll, think that the markets will pop. Kenneth Tan says, let's go Tesla. Let's go Tesla indeed. I would love to see Tesla break that 920. And again, maybe like if we will have a great break to the upside, if Tesla break that 920, will go higher, and this will continue into the end of the week, that positive move. Maybe we will see Tesla at 1,000 again.
Oh man, Tesla back to 1K would be insane, but that is very much possible. We're only like a couple dollars away, and I'm saying couple dollars because for Tesla, those amount of dollars
Yes.
move is almost nothing for it. So we could very easily, if the market comes out with in-line expectations and nothing out of the blue, you know, nothing surprises. Bless you, Greg. Nothing out of the blue comes out of the blue from the FOMC. Then I think the market could easily pump up to the north side, pump it up, pump it up. That's what's going on right now, and we're ripping, man. You see what's going on with Apple over here. You saw what's going on with Facebook over there. Let's go check out what SoFi is doing. SoFi is finding a base at $6.75 right now, so that's good for SoFi. And AMD did take out 94 to the downside over there. A lot weaker than Facebook, obviously. Something it's different than what I said in the starting of the show. But right now, man, market might just get ready for this move that we're getting ready for. Everything is slowing down, maybe just for that move. Prad Button. What do I look like, Joe Button? Come on, bro. Don't put Joe Button and me in the same.
You're Prad Button.
Sorry?
You saw the movie Benjamin Button?
No,
You should.
I've heard about it, never watched
You
it.
should. Very nice.
It's like a romantic type of movie.
It's not like kind of, but not really. It's about a guy who's born old already.
Was what's that guy's name? Was the actor Angelina Jolie's old husband?
Brad Pitt?
Yeah,
I'm not sure.
No, okay.
But let me check.
I thought that was him for that movie. Maybe not.
Maybe you're right.
He ages backwards. Yeah, I know the storyline of it. Only reason I know the storyline of it because a lot of comedians
Brad
that meet, it
Pitt.
is Brad Pitt.
Nice. So you didn't watch the movie? I did, but you know who's the actor,
Yeah, I
and
know.
I don't.
I've seen the trailer.
Yeah,
maybe.
wow. If it's Brad Pitt, I want to rewatch it though.
You want to rewatch it just because
Yeah.
of Brad Pitt? Okay,
He's nice,
Missy.
yes, because new movie came out with Channing Tatum, and Brad Pitt was there, and I haven't seen him for a long time acting. And when I saw him, like, ooh, it's like I want to see more movies.
What movie is this?
Lost City of That or something like
Okay.
this.
Okay. Brad Pitt in a new movie. Yeah, Prad Pitt. Yeah, Greg calls me Pradley Pitt, Pradley Cooper. There's so many names you can come up with my name. I don't know how you guys are so creative with that process, man. Her accent, yes. This guy's
Thank you, Thomas. I'll take it as a
falling for
compliment.
love with your accent over there.
Thank
Falling
you.
in love, sorry. World War Z. Oh, I remember seeing that movie. That was a decent movie. Not really, but okay movie. Fight Club.
I
Now
love
that's-
that.
Fight Club's a
Yeah.
movie. Yeah. We never talk about Fight Club, though.
And Bruno.
And Bruno. Good one, Miss V. Good one.
And real quick, iCook sending us the second super chat for the day. We missed it once. No message pin, but thank you so much, iCook. And you cook, I cook, Prad cooks.
The only thing we need to cook right now is Jerome Powell, who needs to cook up the market with some spicy yakitori grill or something. I don't know, man. Jerome Powell needs to cook up this market at the 2 o'clock meeting and wake it up even more. I can't wait for this market to go to all-time highs. You know, it's just a joke that we've been making over here on the floor. But man, this inline report will actually help the market up in a crazy way. So I can't wait to see what actually comes in the next 10 minutes or actually 12 minutes from here. Let's see some positions maybe that we could look for to trade. For example, GLD on Amex. This is your gold ETF. Also something that could be used to trade along with this is TLT on Amex, I believe. No, it's on NASDAQ. TLT, your treasury yields on NASDAQ, could be something that you can be watching. You can also be watching your simple ETFs, which is your QQQ and your S&P 500 ETF or your S&P 500 and NASDAQ futures over there. A lot of opportunities will be presented. Even stocks, for example, Apple long or AMD long or Nvidia long, if they're at the lows, could help you out build into a decent position in case that bump does come in. And for stocks that are already near the low a day, for example, AMD, if the meeting notes are negative based, negative biased, then AMD most likely taking out the 92 bottom and going even further to $90. Who knows, right? So we're just waiting for that information to come in and having we're creating theses around that information to see if we can build a trade around there. So get ready. Not too much time left from here on out. S&P 500 popped to 4250. Could do it. Who knows? We're still pretty close to that resistance of 4200 on the S&P 500. If it does wants to pop and go higher, it could easily just take off faces and rip to the north side if obviously the meeting news is positive. So just gotta wait for the 2 o'clock. Miss V, don't go long. I would also say don't go short. Just don't do anything. Just wait for the information to come out and then trade off the information. Or you can also play the red light, green light game if you have a good enough tape rating skills on your arsenal, in your toolbox, as that's a favorite word for Jerome. Might as well steal his favorite word. If you have those skills in your toolbox, you might want to think about using those skills into the meeting, because reading that information and then making a trade, you're most likely missing out on a part of that trade. But if you are able to just watch the tape and just play red light, green light, you might just get into the trade a little bit earlier. But something that we have noticed is these whips, these moves always have too much of a whip back and forth. So usually when the notes drop, the stocks move down or up and then immediately retrace, and then afterwards go into the direction that they originally went into. Or based on what the meeting says at 2:30, they might just reverse the whole direction completely than the first original direction, because of what Jerome was talking about. So you're gonna get your first initial reaction from the algorithms at 2 o'clock, because they get that information, they disseminate the information really quickly, faster than humans can, and then they make trade out of the keywords in that report. So obviously we are going to be a little bit slower than algo. So once that algo move is done, then we can look for the possible human move. And when the human move is when the human move is taking place, you're going to watch the 2:30 meeting coming in, where he's going to be answering Q&As. And that move is probably going to be the actual move that decides the final direction for the market today. I've uninstalled, you guys talking about something else. Okay, moving on. Look at MAT to get into a safe long while you wait for the Fed to take bigger moves. It's not going to fall far off it goes, but it's headed up. It's basically bar codes, MAT. Let's go check out what MAT even is.
Yeah.
Mattel. I knew it was going to be Mattel. I was wondering if it was Mattel. All right, so it is Mattel. I just didn't want to be wrong on that one. All right, yeah, Mattel could be something to watch. Up 1% on the day. We'll for sure keep this on the watch too. A little bit low on the volume end though, I'm guessing. 2.7 million shares traded today. What did Mattel do today on the volume end? Almost 2 relative volumes, so not bad actually. Not bad on that side. It does both. You can't say it does one or the other. Yeah, all stocks will do anything. As long as I'm learning something, I figure I'm okay. That's a pretty good way to look at it, my friend. That's a pretty good way to look at it. 0.5 rate rise stupid. No, we think it's going to be 0.5. 0.25 is a little too less for the current way of inflation right now. So inflation has to be obviously battled with, and everyone's looking forward for that 0.5 raise. If it comes up 0.25, this market's ripping and never coming back to the downside today. Trust me on that. If it's a 0.25, if it's a 0.75, this market's going down and never coming back. So what's the best thing for Jerome and his friends to do when they want the market to be stable, at the same time they also want to battle inflation? It is to keep it in line and put it out at 0.5. Put it out at 0.5, keep it in line. So that's the best way for Jerome to battle inflation slowly, but also let the market survive itself a little bit and not destroy the market with just mere words.
On a normal day, I would say that SPY show me signs for going short, because I can see sellers sitting here at 417. So if we touch that level again, break, I would look for shorts. But again, I will need to wait until Fed comes. And again, if Fed comes and market goes down, I think it will be a good sign for me to go short on SPY, because I can see that resistance level at 417. And while I was talking, we got a super chat from Alex Diaz. Thank you so much, Alex. Team, thanks for all the alerts on Nasdaq and the S&P 500. I am on standby until 2:30 p.m. Keep up with the excellent work. Much appreciated. Alex, thank you so much. I wish you all the luck. Appreciate your nice words. We appreciate you on the chat. Appreciate your support. And yeah, you guys just amazing. You deserve all the profitable trades.
What the heck is this? What's going on with UFC over here? UFC 274. Oh yeah, Charles Oliveira got Justin Gaethje, Rose Namajunas, Carlos Esparza. Okay, cool little picture over there. I was just trying to see if I could find any of my DMs that I wanted to share today, but I can't find my DMs. Maybe they're on Twitter. I forgot where they are. So when I find them, I'll for sure share them with you guys. But any insights on Palantir? Now that's another stock over there where I'm getting beat up on my portfolio. You know, I was waiting for Aunt Kathy to just keep on buying all the shares up in the float, but looks like she said nope, screw this, I'm out. Finding exit stage left, and she quit. She jumped ship off Palantir. But no, we still like Palantir, even though they are helping my enemies, who is Ferrari over there. But still we like Palantir. Hopefully Palantir eventually decides where it wants to go to. Right now Palantir down 1.2% on the day, and it recovered a little bit of it. Obviously was down more than 1% on at one point. Jerome Powell is going to be either going to F your calls or F your puts, and that's technically basically all the time, isn't it? Yeah. The president, I want Miss View to succeed. We all want Miss View to succeed.
Thank you so much, dear Change. I wish all of us will be able to succeed today. Just guys, remember, even if you got into the wrong direction, be careful. Remember about your risk management and minimize your losses. Have your stops, be there, like be ready to get out anytime. So yeah, just be wise. And again, even if you will have a loss today, it's in your power to minimize that loss. And I remember yesterday someone was writing a great affirmation to be grateful when your loss is smaller than it could be.
What's going on over
Who is playing piano there? Do we have piano?
Someone's going Beethoven over there, playing the piano over there. I don't know what's going on. I know Dominic Famularo and Stephen Howard are going 1K dance. You guys missed it. We already did the 1K dance today. Looks like you guys missed it. Yeah, we can just repeat it for you one more time. Only a couple minutes left over here until we throw you guys onto the closing show.
Spiked though.
Yeah, S&P 500 is actually spiking right now to the north side, and so is Nasdaq. Nasdaq looks like it has taken out the high a day. Sean's getting happy over there, I'm guessing about Facebook most likely. So only $7? Come on, man. Step your game up, man. Come on. Only 7? Come on, bro. Yeah, obviously he's killing that Facebook long. I should have been holding that trade. I don't know what I'm doing. At least we took that trade. At least we were part of it, and we made some money off of it. But man, Sean with the $7 winner on that one, and you guys are most likely gonna hear about it at the trade of the day going into the close. So be ready for that one, and be ready for the big fiasco that's gonna come up right now. Ooh, S&P 500 is ripping. What's going on here? S&P 500 is absolutely ripping right now. Why do I... Oh yeah, I had to stop out to get out for my trade, so I got wicked into a futures long. So I guess I'm gonna close that one right away and not get burnt on that one, because I didn't mean to actually even get long on the futures over there. These are crazy right now. Market's getting heated up. Get ready for that one, ladies and gentlemen. Wow, AMD. AMD is apparently doing something. AMD popped up by $1 over there. So yeah, AMD popped up. Apple probably popped up over there. Facebook probably popped up too. Wowza. Wow-wee-wah. Ouchie shorties. Ouchie shorties indeed. We're getting clapped on the short side. It's out. 0.25. It's out. No, it's not. It drops at 2 o'clock, and we have about 30 seconds. So let's go over here, Miss We got to send them out at 1:59:30. So whatever you want to say, go for it.
That's right, guys. I just wish you all the luck. Stay in a profitable territory, trade wisely, and let the luck and the fad and the markets be on your side. Thank you again for being with us, for all the support, the love. Yeah, have fun. 2 hours still ahead. Go get them.
I have a chair. King in the castle. All right, guys, you guys have fun in your castle, in your chairs. We're going to have fun over here. See you tomorrow, 11 o'clock. Paka.
Paka.
Yo. Keep going. Okay. We're gonna keep going for a minute. Looks like we're gonna have to keep on going over here. So you guys are stuck with me over here. So let's see. These notes are gonna drop in about 20, 30 seconds. Not Greg. Brandon is gonna disseminate the information for us. 3 seconds. So 3, 2, 1. Paka.
Пока-пока.
Hey guys, welcome to the close on a very busy Fed day. We are awaiting the statement. Here we go. Let's jump right to the screen. As expected, guys, 0.5% to the upside. So the Fed funds target rate now between 0.75 and 1%. So anticipates ongoing increases in the target range will be appropriate. Let's go over to the guys.
$8 in the money right now, bang, for Facebook. And Facebook taking off, guys. We saw this 208 long. We're also long on